Today's A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan podcast is brought to you by
PaisleyPainting.com. If you need your house painted, just like I did, I called Paisley Painting. In fact, I just text my name, address, and email.
Yeah, that's how you get your quote.
Yeah, to this number, 321-696-5445. All it takes is your name, address, and email. Mr. Paisley will go on Google Earth.
That's pretty awesome.
And then give you an estimate straight to your text. It's easier than ever.
And I know you don't like taking compliments, but your house looks amazing.
Yeah.
The shade of gray that you picked. I think Christine got her house painted by Paisley as well, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Like tons of listeners have. In fact, I'll just give you a few of these. I mean, Jordan says, I used them. They were great. They even color coordinated my spigots, which I always enjoy a nice little touch. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Jen says, Lincoln, I just got a quote, and I swear it seems way too cheap. Glad to hear others had a good experience. All I've heard is good experiences.
Yeah, and just get a quote because just like Jen said, and Paisley Painting wasn't even an advertiser when they painted my house. Like,
no.
Crystal heard from her, like a client, like, hey, Paisley Painting painted my house. We needed our house painted. And
yeah, they're quick, they're fair, they do an excellent job.
When we got the quote, I was like, no way it's that cheap, because I was thinking I was going to do it myself, and I'm like so glad that I called Paisley because they did an unbelievable professional job. All the trim work, painted my garage door, my front door, like the fit and finish, they super quality.
It's their tagline. Happy customers are my number one priority. Well, it obviously shows.
Yeah.
If you need your home painted, reach out to our friends at Paisley Painting.
And tell them Tom and Dan sent you. It's PaisleyPainting.com.
Live from the Injured on the Go Just Call Mo studio.
It's a blast!
It's Orlando's own Tom and Dan.
Yeah. Thanks for wearing shoes. Thanks for wearing shoes. You got to wear your shoes when you be talking on that news. Thanks for wearing shoes. Thanks for wearing shoes. Thanks for wearing shoes. Tom and Dan be on the news with some fine ass cools.
Thank you for wearing shoes.
Hello. This is your Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan program. We hope that you will find our presentation precise, joke heavy, and just right. Thanks.
Welcome to the Friday free show of A Mediocre Time.
Hey! It is the Friday free show of A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I am Dan.
I'm Tom.
On the couch. We've missed this guy. We haven't seen him in a minute.
It's been a bit.
Hopefully I'm allowed to say this, but I believe he's not even 5 minutes out of a doctor's office. That's true, right?
An hour and 1 minute.
Okay, an hour and 1 minute. He has been...
How can
It's not funny. I'm crying. I'm crying on the inside.
How can it still be happening?
Don't cry, because Tom told me this
I
morning.
cried in the doctor's office this morning.
I did. Did you really?
Yeah, of course I did.
I did get sad because he obviously thinks he's got cancer or something. Dude, seriously.
We're talking about my brother too.
I have cried too.
come on.
I have thought I've had something before. I've been so convinced I've had something before. Pushing on my right, that side. I push it on my side, and then Andrew's like, "What's wrong?" I turn around, I got tears in my eyes. He's like, "Are you crying?" And I'm like, "No."
Come on.
At least Tracy never said that to me. She hugs me and she's like, "It's okay." It's okay.
Mental illness.
Andrew's tough.
It's goddamn mental illness.
Do you know in my house I am the nurture man. I nurture.
Yeah,
My wife
yeah,
is
I'm like
tough
that too.
logic. Get the fucking work.
Seth Petrozelli's here. How you doing, Seth?
Good. How are you?
So before we get into, talking to Seth about what he's been up to, he sent me a text this morning.
Let's get this out of the way. Hold on. This is from the Seth.
I call it the N-word. There are two N words, and you can't use either of them.
Oh, thank you, Grandma. Okay, thank you. I had to play that legally before Seth talks. Okay, we're good. Now we're good. We got that out of the way.
I didn't write that in the text.
That
wasn't part of what I hated.
He told me that was your obligation. Okay.
So I know we talked about it before, but we started a new show. It's called Love Thy Neighbor Show. It's with Colette Fair. She's our neighbor. That's kind of, the whole thing. Is that we figured found out she was our neighbor, and then now we do a show with her. It's not a technical Tom and Dan product. It's its own show. What the fuck are you laughing at?
Because literally, it's just ironic. It's weird. Tracy literally, what I was texting as you were talking to me, the goddamn neighbor stole my plant, I think. But we're in a rental house for 2 months. And remember I told you, we're kind of like ghetto.
What is that?
So she goes, my goddamn neighbor stole my Taya Azalea or some shit. What is that? She's like, it's my plant. It's an expensive plant.
The neighbors are stealing your plants?
She thinks the neighbor stole it. I'm literally talking to her right now about that. Fuck the neighbors.
So,
Anyway.
Oh, my God.
And by the way, wives think they lose stuff and they think people steal it.
No. They don't. My wife does not. I do.
Okay.
Because I'm the wife.
All right. So back to Love Thy Neighbor. So we started the show, and we're doing some press for it because
that's what you do when you roll out it. I don't know if you you normos, you pedestrians out there, you don't know. Not, I'm kidding. I'm totally joking. But yeah, that is what you do. You go and you try to get as much attention on legacy media as humanly possible, because digital media is free. We don't need any help there. So
and the kind of the business thing behind it, like me and Daniel haven't started a new podcast, like brand new, Libsyn account where it's hosted, and so it's a separate entity.
The last one would have been a Gentleman's Guide, right?
Yeah, I think I was corporate time that's still going on, but it's been over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So it was a way for us to learn how to launch something, and then we know that the first couple weeks are the most important as far as it rockets you up, especially with all of a sudden your new show gets a lot of downloads and gets a lot of comments. It rockets you up in the listings.
Yeah.
And so far we got up to 51 in the world for self-help podcasts, which is pretty good because there are a lot of podcasts.
Yeah. We're beating legitimate podcasts that help people like Naked Mind and Tony Robbins, and we're in now we are wellness gurus. and when I combine what we're doing with Love Thy Neighbor, when I combine what we're doing with Love Thy Neighbor with the Tom and Dan Alpha Male Boot Camp coming summer of 2026.
You're right. We need to sell some goddamn goo. That's where the money is.
No. Goo. You have to produce goo. No. Alpha male boot camps. You just get these fat slobs and you start yelling at them. Get up, you! And
I want to do that. Why did you ask me for that?
Who do you think my main trainer is? I don't look like Alpha Man. But if I get Seth Petrozelli is our main trainer for the Tom and Dan Alpha Male Boot Camp, and he's yelling at him, he's kicking them in their flags. He's like, "Get up, you piece of shit, you fat piece of shit! No wonder no woman wants to sleep with you, you maggot!"
I need to sell some sort of brain boost or something. Brain boost.
Brain boost. All right.
Brain boost.
So brain boost.
Like some vitamin, brain boost, mushroom.
Are we fully embracing our huckster era?
Yeah.
Are we hucksters now?
Yeah. Yeah. I've always been a huckster.
Okay, all right.
A huckster and a huckster.
Hey, congratulations to Hulk Hogan, who got the Hogan Trail this morning. I was watching that.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah. I saw Daniel's like, come in here. DeSantis is on the news doing some sort of Hulk Hogan thing.
I'm so fucking tired from what we've been. I went out. I saw a concert Wednesday night. I saw Molly Tuttle and Joshua Ray Walker at the Plaza Live. So I went out for that. Had a couple beers. Shouldn't have done it. Went out last night for the Mojam. Had a couple beers. Shouldn't have done it.
Yeah.
I'm so tired. I feel like shit. I thought I was hallucinating. I'm sitting in here and I go, Tom, Nick Hogan's doing a press conference. And what? I go, come in here. Nick Hogan's doing a press conference. And Nick Hogan was doing a press conference with our governor, DeSantis. Really? And they're naming a trail after Hogan. It's the Hogan Trail.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, but it's not, you gotta get a road, right? There's a trail.
well, he was into fitness. That's a hike. A trail is healthier than a road.
Yeah, but it's less.
No, I don't. I think it's an actual driveway. It's just a trail.
Oh, it's an actual road.
Yeah, I don't think it's like a hiking trail.
Like a trail of
I thought it was
tears.
like
How dumb are you?
What? The Chisholm Trail? I have a trail.
You do have a trail.
It's got a stolen valor, though. It has nothing to do with me or my ancestors.
Well, actually, it does because you were named after it. So I would fight that battle.
No.
You are named after it. I mean, there are tons of people. Like, there are white girls named Beyonce that they're still connected. You know what I mean? They're still connected to Beyonce because it was based off of the singer Beyonce.
So back to this morning. So we did Fox 35 this morning.
Yeah.
And so because of, we're doing media to promote Love Thy Neighbor. And so we're there.
It was hard getting in the gate. Have you seen the security on that place? It's like Fort Knox now.
Yeah. Although the gate opened for you, and I just followed you through because you followed someone.
You followed somebody else.
Some employee.
I was yelling, "Got it! Got it!" Because and I also this gate. I want to talk about this gate for a second because it's the craziest Dr. Seuss gate I've ever seen. It's the old Ollie North. The one where you put in the code and then it and it opens up. That's not how it opens. You put in the code and it goes like this. It goes and
those are the scary ones. They might chop down on you.
Yeah.
You don't know if it chops, if it stops, it goes back up, or if it just continues to chop.
Chopping and stopping.
Wait, what happens to
roll it back?
Yeah, roll it back.
Yeah, it takes a lot more square footage to.
It does. It does take up more square footage. That's what I was doing that math too as I was leaving. I was like, Tom's gonna wonder why if I bring this up.
That's going in my house. I'm putting one of those right in front.
You put a gate?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. A high security gate.
High security gate.
Okay.
What do you need?
To go with his camera.
I don't want high security. I just want a gate and that blocks off
the Ollie North gate. I don't. I bet you most of our listeners don't understand even that reference, but that's fine. I'm an old man.
You need a gate from the lakeside because you got the parties in the lake.
No one's gonna bother.
What do you mean? If I were to storm your house, I would storm from the lake.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was the safest spot. I was like,
no, I would come my army of jet skis across the lake,
blasting reggaeton.
Can I have some of the workouts on your beach? The alpha male workout?
Of course. I already
on the beach.
I already planned my black belt workouts on
10-mile run. If you don't puke, you're gay. I've got a lot of stuff planned.
Or if you puke, you're gay. Yeah.
So,
no, if you don't. You have to run until you puke.
Jesus,
so a couple things about doing the news. So one is you have a small amount of time. Like they do small segments, especially if you're just like promoting something. By the way, when we were sitting there waiting, like the amount of horrible shit the anchors in the news have to just I'm watching the teleprompter.
Oh, I like that story. I was laughing at that
someone
story.
beat their grandma.
It's the worst story. It's the worst. They were like, not only did they beat the grandma, but they took a ski rope and tied it to her arms and drug her through the house behind a four-wheeler. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. And then they're just showing the video of the guy yell, like he's yelling with a blurred out face. And I'm like, God damn, they have to read this shit all day?
Yeah, the abusive grandma story was that's why they brought us in. They're like, we need a palate cleanser. Yeah, we need something light.
So everybody in the news is super nice, and the anchors, Amy Caulfield and Danielle Knox, or Danielle, they are some of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in person.
I'll say it, the most. The most.
The most. And when I'm like, oh my God, look at that.
I had a full freak out.
Really?
And I've never hated how I look more. I look like a hillbilly action figure. And I was so sad that I look like a hillbilly action figure. And they smell so good, and they're so tall, and their heels. Oh my God, their heels.
Yeah, they're taller than.
And their legs, because the heels makes the leg look like it's action time.
Ripped muscle.
Oh my God!
Listen, you know how much I love my family, right? And my sons,
I know.
Me, and if these women seduced me in the newsroom, I could not resist it. You see what I'm saying?
Snoozed you. If they snoozed you,
I would be powerless against their seduction.
I'll take it.
It'll ruin my family.
I dream every night that they will seduce me.
So
I want that. I will that to happen.
A couple funny things. Daniel's weed vape pen fell out.
Yeah, it did. I dropped my weed. Hold on, I'll show everybody.
Did you get dirty looks, or was everybody like?
I did got some dirty looks. I don't think Amy and Danielle like the fact that
it looks like a construction pencil.
It looks like a jewel.
The hell is that?
It does look like a construction pencil. That's why. You know what's funny? It's why I got that one.
One of the producers who called me kept calling me Ted, by the way.
Yeah, he's like, he comes in and he's like, okay, we've got Ted and we've got Dan.
And by the way, we
Ted and Don.
fuck around so much, we're like, I'm Ted.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then we
yeah.
never even
He
go
comes
to
in, he
them.
goes, all right, which one's Ted? And then he goes, I'm Ted, as I was saying, he's Ted. We
That's
did it
funny,
like we
yeah.
were twins.
And so
It was awesome.
So Daniel's vape pen fell out. They call me Ted.
Yeah.
But then also, we got a 4-minute news hit we're promoting, and that's it. I feel like I need
4 minutes is the most we've ever been given, by the way. 4 minutes is an eternity.
But I feel like I need to do something, right, to actually be memorable.
Like,
So you had your nutsack hanging out the whole time.
No, I didn't
it's
do
funny
anything.
that guys,
And then people were congratulating me on Twitch. They're like, I'm proud of Tom. I'm like, proud of you for what? I'm saying a sentence?
I could go back
How
and read it.
How stupid do you think I am?
I could go back and read it. It was literally the same congratulatory messages of a special needs man walking, taking a step. They're like, oh, wow, he never thought he'd walk again. Like, the way that they treat you is embarrassing, dude. It's embarrassing that they're like, hey, congratulations for driving to a studio and sitting in a chair.
Take one sentence.
Yeah, you did a great job.
God damn. Anyway, so we do this, but the
What's
whole
it like to live with Amy Caulfield or Daniel?
Are they married?
Oh, yeah.
They got big old rings like rocks.
Oh, yeah. Everything top tier.
We could probably beat him up though.
Everything. No, I
husbands,
can't
I
do
don't
anything.
know.
Oh, yeah, I can't do anything.
I mean,
Hillbilly action
it's
figure.
impressive. But I do feel like. I need to do some sort of weird Steve-O fall through the table, or what I'm saying? Like
I did that. I did that on Fox 35.
You did tell me about
with
it,
the
yeah.
Monsters when Black Bean and I went up there. I remember there is, and I could probably. It's on YouTube.
I did the hernia trick when I was on the Monsters with you guys. Do you remember the hernia trick?
What is that?
I said I had a hernia. I was on the Season Ultimate Fighter, but yeah, I got a bad hernia, real bad hernia from it. Like, oh, I'm like, yeah, you want to see it? And I had my nutsack pulled up out of my shorts, and I stood up, and my nutsack was a sin.
I do not remember this.
Really?
Yeah. Then you showed it to all.
I showed it to everybody.
I would have remembered that.
I literally flashed my nutsack to the entire.
I would have remembered
all the women in the room.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was 2006. I guess it was okay back then. No, maybe it wasn't. I just
Absolutely not okay.
To flash your genitals.
Absolutely not okay.
Unwilling.
There's
a salesperson there.
You know what I used to like to do to Tom? If we were going to a bar and like going someplace, like you would text, you'd be like, "Where are you at?" I would pull my pants down and then I would use my cell phone light to like backlight my balls, so it would all you'd get is just my balls with the silhouette of the hair.
Yeah.
But it'd be like a perfect. It's like the bat
symbol.
signal,
the nut symbol. Yeah,
it's the nut symbol.
We know a guy that was suspended or fired from a job for doing that.
The nut
as
trick.
a prank. And
the ball thing.
Yeah. Like he just left it.
I didn't have a job.
Well, you didn't work there, so it didn't matter. But he worked there, and he left it as a prank on his coworker's phone, like as their backdrop. I mean, that's a good old fashioned.
That's good.
2002, right? And fired.
I did.
I felt bad because I was like, it did not mean like any harm to it. This is a comedy.
Context.
I think it does matter if it's meant to be like horribly perverted or like an attack, or if it's like meant to be funny.
Weren't there two?
Hard for me to defend it.
Weren't there two? Wasn't there?
You're going the right
Was
direction.
it a showing of balls or was it a cell phone picture?
Yeah, it was a picture like you put on her cell phone.
Oh, it was on the phone.
I mean, there wasn't a note that said you're going to suck these ladies.
No, it was a more.
No.
Did she tell?
I put Lemon Party or Meat Spin on Dirty Jim or Jim Colbert's computer for.
But it wasn't your meat spin. It was just a meat spin.
It was a meat spin. You're right. You're right. But I would have shown my.
You
meat
can't
spin,
do a meat spin.
I can't. I don't swing that way.
I'm just joking.
So I can't. I mean, I could, but it would be very uncomfortable because I'd be like, "This is terrible." I'm not gay.
It's called a button wobble. All right, Seth.
Oh, did you want to hear any of the shoes on the news? Did you want to hear any of it? You want a little bit of here? I'll play.
I want to hear what people are so impressed that I said.
Okay.
And love and hardships in really fun and practical ways. And they are all joining us this morning, and we are overjoyed to have our dear friend Colette, along with our longtime friends Tom Van and Dan Dennis. Thank you guys for being here.
It's always a pleasure getting. What was that?
I don't know.
Someone like, Yeah.
I heard that.
I forgot how loud
Was that
those
me?
lapel mics
That
are.
might have been my beard. I might have pig snorted.
You know, it's weird,
trying
too,
to see what these
because you
girls
can't
are.
hear yourself talk because I'm used to having headphones on and hearing myself loud in my ears.
So why did
So
you-
when you're in a huge... The newsroom...
Yeah, you were like, that's why, Amy. We're starting a new show. It's going to be awesome. And I'm like, don't talk like
you
that.
look like the door from Golden Axe.
I did. Maybe I'll do that for Halloween. Maybe
Or
I'll
just
do-
so you're kind of hunched over.
No, but like people don't realize like that.
I'm not hunched. I'm short.
Okay.
Everybody
my
says
mistake.
that. They're
My
like, why are
mistake.
you hunched over? I'm like, this is my body. My body is
Why are you
hunched.
hunched
I'm
over?
hunched. I'm hunched for life.
Why are you sitting in a hole?
Yeah.
My feet, like, look at this. My
Are
feet.
there- can you move them around?
No, I'm
barely
only.
touching.
I'm literally only on my. I'm only on my. What is that? The
Balls of your feet.
The balls of my feet.
Balls of your feet.
Yeah.
It looks
good
like
for
a
karate.
dad and mom talking about their Benjamin Button son.
Yeah.
He's only a teenager. He's aging backwards.
Hold on. Let's see that noise again. I want to hear the noise again.
Colette, along with our longtime friends Tom Van and Dan Dennis. Thank you guys for
That's me. That's my chain.
No, it sounded wet.
It sounded like
Oh no, it's my chain. Listen. It's that. It's my chain.
It just picked it up like super
being
loud.
here.
It's always a pleasure getting to see you guys.
This is so exciting. So congratulations. All right. So first, I want Colette to tell the story.
She changed it there. First, I want you to tell. Well, we want Colette to tell. Did you see that?
Yeah,
They don't trust us. They don't trust us.
We don't want you to talk. Sure.
Yeah, she saw it in my eyes like, this guy wants to do some Steve-O. And burst
Like,
out the table.
see, what's he doing?
She's looking down to see if your nuts are
Also,
out.
did you comb the back of your hair today? What's going on?
I don't know.
Oh my
You know,
God.
I fucking woke up hungover.
It's
from
sticking out.
most-
It's a good.
Yeah. I barely woke up. I had to fucking making my kids lunch. Fucking
What time was this?
Early as hell in the morning. You got to be there at like 7:30.
Yeah, we
Not
were
that
there
early,
like
but
7:30. Let's do it just a little
Time I
bit
got
more.
up.
I just want to hear a little bit more.
Of how you ended up finding Tom and Dan. How did all of this come about?
So I was going into my office and I saw that the door next door was cracked open, and I'd always wondered who was in that office because as I'm in session doing therapy, I'd frequently hear banging noises, and I
That's kind of embarrassing, right?
What kind of bang? What,
Yeah,
what's
she's
going
like,
on?
I hear noises. I hear strange noises inside.
Wet farts inside.
It's like yelling and sirens.
Well, I mean, we're screaming in here like for a long time, even before we knew Colette. We've made multiple mentions of like, man, I hope our neighbors are not getting pissed. And we're screaming in here. We,
Before I knew it was her,
Mike
here or
Busey's
here?
in here.
I have to admit something. Before I knew it was her, I think maybe we were making noise, or maybe I was mixing something. It was loud in here, and somebody banged on the wall, and it could have been her. And I did the passive aggressive bang right back, like fuck you, like, I'll bang right there. You would bang out there, you know,
like a New York apartment.
We do that at the
like the
dojo.
broom, gang. You
We
know?
do that at the dojo all the time. The neighbors next to us, if they
Yeah.
hear some loud, we bang.
Because I think
the
that's-
weights drop where it's too loud. I'm
That's
like,
what you're
banging.
supposed to do.
Yeah.
You're supposed to.
We do that. That's literally every week at the
See,
dojo.
Tom doesn't understand this because he has no emotion. So when people bang on your door, you're not supposed to like be quiet. You're just to
You
bang
bang
back.
back?
Fuck you.
It's either like I heard you and I'm sorry, or fuck you, I'm going to keep doing it.
Yeah.
At the dojo, we just keep doing
I'm
it.
so glad you're here, dude. I missed you. A little more, a little bit more.
sort of thought, who are these people?
Yeah, some
and why are they
screaming.
ruining my therapy
Yeah, some
session?
sirens going off, pinball machines, strange noises happening.
Couldn't figure out
I
what
think
was
we need
going on.
soundproofing. Okay.
We do. I'll tell my
I will say the camera adds 1,000 whiskers. I might have to get rid of this. It's bad. You guys didn't tell me.
You're
how
look-
it's
you're looking at it from
Everybody
It's
told you.
giant enormous.
Everybody you see, they're like, "Oh my god, what happened to you?" Fucking Piff the Magic Dragon's like, "Oh shit."
He did. It's so, we didn't even record it.
A
He's like,
Magic
what
Dragon.
the fuck?
You look like a Magic Dragon's best friend, and he's scared of you.
And then he said, like off air, we're just being cool. Like he's like, every time I see him, it just gets bigger and disgusting.
Yeah. Well, you know,
Oh, God.
because that's what happens when you get stranded or whatever. All your hair grows
Yeah, it just
out,
grows out.
and then
It's
you
all
look stranded.
I know.
It's real frizzy because it's salt watery usually.
But
Conditioner.
big love and major thank yous to Fox 35. Not only did they were kind enough to give it, they gave us 4 minutes, which
Super nice,
I've been
too.
doing this for I'll just blanket term 30 years, and I've never had that much time ever. It was really kind of them to give us that much for something that's very fluffy and very, supposed to be relatively positive. So so thank you guys. They also allow us to use the cameras. They have all those really cool, they have Clearwater cam and a downtown cam and stuff like that. And Fox 35 has always, gone above and beyond to help us out. So thank you guys. We appreciate that.
And if anybody downloads the show, that helps us, or leaves a comment or review, that helps us get higher. We're trying to get like top 25 maybe, or top 10, just so we can then market it out to other. Our end goal is to get this on other radio stations. We realize
the what goal?
Like the end goal.
I call it the N word.
Okay. Sorry.
End.
Thank you. I had to clarify.
All right, Seth. Let's talk, because we haven't spoken in a while, and
I've been talking this whole time.
And so you were at the doctor this morning.
Yeah.
So that's still going on.
Okay. So
now this sounds like a new thing.
Well, no, it's kind of an ongoing thing, but it is a new thing that popped up that I was like, "What the hell is this?" I had PRP done in my nose, and every doctor I tell this to, they're like, "What's that?" Platelet-rich, plasma-rich platelets. Yeah, the PRP
platelet-rich
plasma,
plasma-rich platelets-rich plasma.
So you got
anyway,
it's injected into your nose.
A lot of times it's done in the joints and stuff like that to create inflammation.
Is this to make you smell better?
No. I did smell better right afterwards, though. But then I got bloody nose for 2 weeks, so that's pouring out. And
you kind of look like Howard Stern right now.
Because I got in a car. Remember when I had a little car accident? I got in and I had a little concussion going on, so I went to see a doctor for that, and they've been giving me all these treatments and stuff like that. They wanted to start PRP because my headaches weren't getting any better, so they took my blood out, spun it, got about 5 cc's going in each nostril. I leaned back on a table. They squirted up my nose. I had to stay there for like 15 minutes. It was awful. It felt like I was being waterboarded. And I'm like, I was always nervous about doing this. I'm like, look, I'm sensitive to a lot of things. I don't really want to do this. Is there any side effects? Oh, no, thousands of people have done this. It's totally fine. No issues. Blah, blah, blah.
Wait, totally safe. That's what we said. Mosquito next.
Also, aren't you embarrassed by telling a doctor, even because the way you look, you're an MMA fighder, a former MMA fighter, a karate man, sensei. Like you're.
I thought you were going to say karate man extraordinaire.
you have an aggressive look to you, like a shaved head.
You look like an athlete to me.
I forgot my hat today.
You look like a fitness guy. You want a hat?
And then you tell the doctor, like, don't spray the water on my nose. I feel like I'm drowning.
And I kind of, and then she's like, okay, just you're gonna be fine. There's no side effects. You'll start to feel your headaches will be worse for a couple of days, but then it'll start to feel better and you'll feel amazing. I'm like, okay, great. So a day later, I woke up and I don't know why, I just felt like a little pain behind my neck here. So I felt, and it literally felt like I had a marble sticking out of the bottom of my ear, like a whole lymph node swole up.
Okay.
So, of course, I freaked the heck out. Cancer, right away, 100%. No, here's my lymphoma. Here it is.
That's what I would have thought.
100%.
Not to piggyback, but
100%.
I do that all the time.
Your past experience haven't taken down any of the percentages?
It did
hundreds of times that you were fine at the doctor. Then none of that evidence was relevant into your 100% diagnosis?
Well, you don't access that information when you're touching the cancer.
The only thing
you see what I'm saying? Like when you touch the marble, you don't feel you don't access any of rational thought.
No, the only thing
don't wear that on our show.
I want him to wear it.
I want to sponsor emails. They're like, what's this?
No, I want to do it. Anyway, the only thing that made me feel a little bit better was, okay, look, it has to have something to do with the shit that was all in my nose. It drained back. Caused some inflammation, maybe got a little infection or something like that. So it went on for about 4 or 5 days. As I'm moving my house, as I closed on my house that day, I'm moving on my house. I'm the whole time I'm moving, Tracy's like, "Are you okay? You okay?" Because I don't lift with 2 arms like I normally do. I have 1 arm carrying a box, the other one's fucking just digging in my throat, like nonstop.
Yeah, you gotta touch it. No,
touching it.
Yeah, it's like me with a side pain. Like, how many times have you seen me mash it? I'm like, mash,
nonstop. So it got worse, I think,
because
from
sometimes
that. Irritated, just red, and I had zits because I was rubbing it so hard. Fucking.
I don't know if you're like me, Seth, but do you do it where you're like, oh yeah, that's cancer. Oh yeah, that's cancer, and then you'll be like, oh, you know what? I don't know. I don't think that's cancer.
Yeah.
No. And then you're okay for like a minute.
And then it goes right back.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh, no, it's cancer.
We have the same shit. Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, now it's sore.
Yeah.
And you're like, that's a bad sign.
Right.
And you're like, you've been poking it for 12 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is what Andrea says too. I do believe that there's a quote, and I don't know if she's in the chat room, but I think Andrea's yelled before, "It's sore." This is an impression of her. "It's sore because you keep fucking mashing it, Daniel." I think that's a real quote.
That's what my mom used to tell me.
I think we could use
play
that
myself
on,
too much.
We could use that on Love Thy Neighbor. Yeah, no, my wife, because honestly, man, Tracy is a different person, obviously.
Yeah, but no, I think in her head, and in a couple more years, it's going to get to that point. But I know she's thinking.
And we've been together, and we've been married for a lot longer. But
for the sake of Vera,
Andrea's reached a breaking point where she's like, "It's sore because you're fucking smashing it."
Yeah. But then I Googled, can I make my lymph node bigger? I literally Googled that. Can I make it bigger from touching it so much? And it was like, yes, no, maybe.
She's in the chat room. Yeah, that's an actual quote. That's 100% quote from my wife. 100%.
So
you did make it worse. You have to say that. You did make it worse.
Yeah, and then my nose started 2 days after that. Just like I woke up in the morning, I couldn't even like inside my nose just felt like bloody, but crusty. Like I couldn't even touch it. It was so sore and like blood pouring out, just crusty boogers everywhere. So I was like, I felt a little bit better from that because like, okay, that's inflamed. There's something wrong with that. Then that means something's going on there too, possibly.
Well, the cancer spread.
No,
that's what I would think.
Well,
that's what I'm just going along. I'm playing along. If I were listening to this show in my car and Seth saying this, I'd be like, oh yeah, well obviously the cancer he's got the turbo cancer. It's coming across the nose.
Yeah. So I went to my primary care. He's like, this sounds like a little thing you got going on from the PRP or maybe a little infection. He's like, give it a little bit of time. It should go away. As soon as I walked out of the doctor's office, called the oncologist. Hey, my primary care told me to check in with you.
Now you're lying.
I love that. That's a new twist. I love that.
He did not tell me to do that. He said, just calm down for a couple of weeks, see if it goes away.
Did he say he called you on your lie?
No. My primary care said calm down. I called my oncologist, told him that my primary care said to check with him.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, well, I'm going to order.
Interesting. I don't see anything in the file.
Yeah, I'm going to order you a Z-Pak, and then let's schedule you an MRI just to be safe, and I'll see you in a week. I'm like, okay, good. Yes, that's what I want. I wanted to have that MRI. Well, he actually
said
CT.
How good did you feel when you heard that?
Better, because I was like, okay.
What percentage would you say?
50, because I still was freaking.
But better. But now you can function.
No, I could function.
So, but I mean, like now you're like less preoccupied.
Yes, the thought process was just not always there.
Maybe your appetite comes back or something. Like, I lose my appetite.
I just can't think properly when I'm like that because I'm the only.
Yeah, you're not like this.
Yeah,
what a waste of healthcare's time. MRIs about how many people are getting hypochondriac MRIs or CT scans?
Yeah. I asked for they wanted CT. I had to call 3 people to change it to an MRI because I didn't want the extra radiation. Because I'm like, look, I have too many CTs. Can I get the same look and everything diagnostic test with an MRI? Yes, you can, but it's going to be expensive. I don't give a fuck. So do it. MRI
anything.
I just sold my house.
Take my money.
I'm good. I'm going to spend all this money I just made on my house.
I'm rich with MRI.
Not on a pool anymore, but now I'm more MRI.
I got a $159 scan for you.
Yeah,
it's perfect.
Have you tried the TD scan? The Tom and Dan scan?
We got a scan. Yeah.
Oh, we got a scan.
I'm not doing no anymore.
No, you can do commercials for our scan.
Your neck
it's
looks a little bumpy there.
Yeah.
I don't know. It could
some
be
of these
clogs in there.
We got the best scans. Try our scan.
But anyway, I saw him this morning. He said lymph node was down, looked totally normal because it went down after a couple of weeks. And he's like, everything else looks fine.
You
man.
sound bummed to find out.
I'm happy.
Healthy.
I'm happy. It was a shitty 2 weeks because I was moving, got in this damn rental, and I was going through that.
Yeah,
it was a lot.
And then the neighbor stole your plant.
Neighbor stole my plant. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
wow, that's a lot.
But I feel good because my house got sold. But as soon as it happened, the neck thing happened, so I couldn't be totally happy, but now I can be totally happy. But this is me totally happy.
Yeah.
Sounds way low, man.
Every time Seth comes in here, you're like, oh, you got a lot going on, but it's all caused by him. You see what I'm saying? He doesn't have a lot going on.
It's pretty easy if you take it all the MRI.
Yeah, it's all him. You're like, hey, this happened, this MRI, this guy's not doing his job right. He's like, the plumbers put
bloody boogers.
Put my hot water heater on my chimney. all this shit.
That hasn't happened
And
yet.
it was like, it's all you, dude. It's all
It's not
caused
me.
by you.
It's me hiring people that aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing.
So then,
And then now I'm supposed to be in there on the 15th. That ain't fucking happening. I'm probably going to be in this rental for another month.
well, are you saying contractors are delayed?
that's weird.
I've never heard of that before.
Yeah.
Normally everything goes, well, I've heard on schedule or even faster, right? Normally it's quicker. Than
The only happiness I get most of the time is when I'm in with Vera, of course. That's amazing. And when I'm teaching, when I'm my mind just going, thinking of nothing but like in the zone, in class teaching.
So your favorite
Then I'm
things.
fucking
Yeah.
teaching karate or
Karate
with
and your
my
daughter. There you go.
But then afterwards, I'm gonna cry. I'm like, why that kid? Stepped in a pile of piss the other day, like whole pile of pee. The kid didn't tell me about. I went to correct him. Splash. I was like, did you have a little accident? He's like, oh yeah, I had to go real bad. I'm like, next time? I'm like, next time? Yeah, one of my students. I'm like, next time, tell me. No, it was just some kid. Next time, tell me, but go to your mother and I'll take care of this. I had to stop the whole class. I had to mop.
Or did he piss
no,
his gi?
He peed in his gi. I mean, all over the place, man. So I went back, got the mop. I was mopping up pee. I'm like, this is what I.
How old is this kid?
4. 4-year-old.
You can't even comprehend what's going on.
They don't even know to take their pants down? I think at 4 I'm smart enough to pull my pecker out and piss.
That's cheapness. He won't set an age limit.
This is the first time this
He's
kid
out
done it.
babysitting.
Have you ever thought about doing karate for pregnant women to get that zygote going?
That's
yeah.
a good idea, though. I need to do something else. I need to
You
get
need
some
to
more.
raise your age limit. To,
No, I needed to lower it so I can get more students.
That's what I'm saying. Your cheapness is causing this.
3 to 5-year-olds are my tiny tigers. That's my group of
Is that what's your
That's true,
strongest
he doesn't.
demo right now? What's your strongest demo right now?
adults still for sure.
Okay.
But the kid cobras are a close second, but more adults for sure.
Do you ever have any ladies' titties fall out of their gis?
All right, come on.
I've always wondered.
I'm serious
because
in
the
the
gi
dojo.
is not made. I'm just like a titty's got to fall out.
We
right?
actually have dojo razorbacks for that to keep those suckers in.
So, I'm not sure if anybody listening to this could relate, and I'm sure there's some listeners who will know what I'm talking about. But Seth seems like the hardest customer to please.
Oh, you said this last night. This is bullshit.
He's a detail guy. Yeah.
I like things that are done right
He's a
because I
detail
do
guy.
things right.
Because I asked him, I was like,
You
"Hey,
just like mediocrity.
we're doing this. We're doing
Hence-
this new thing where we ask our guests what they want to talk about because we never thought about that before. In the
30 years.
Yeah, lots of years of us doing this. We never, So I asked Seth, I was like, anything you want to talk about today that I can write down and weave into the conversation? Then he writes this whole diatribe about. He's like, yes, I do. He's like,
I have something I need to get off my chest.
And he's like,
I didn't say it like this.
He's like, I want to talk about, contractors not doing a quality work, and then he's like,
Oh
and
my
not
God.
standing behind their work ethic and integrity, and students not trying as hard as they should.
Unorganized parents, lazy parents. You can read it. I
And
don't
then
give a-
all
Which one grinds your gears more? Contractors
two's totally
or
separate
lazy
things.
parents?
Lazy parent. Now that I'm a parent, lazy parents really pissed me off.
Okay, well, let's talk because I know a lot about lazy parents.
Yeah, we have an expert here.
Well, yeah. You literally are one of the
We
lazy.
actually have Mr. Lazy here.
Instead of dealing with your sons not wanting to go karate, making them do something better for him, it's easier. You're more lazy.
Hold
just
on
let
a
them do it.
second. You know for a fact that he uses karate as his teaching moment.
It's a lazy teaching
He
method.
tells them, he's like, if you guys don't get your shit together, I'm taking you to karate.
Yeah, it's a punishment now. And they shape
And
up.
that's
They're
it.
like, I'll try harder now.
When I was a kid, it was the opposite. My mom said, if you don't do good, you're not going to karate. That's how much of a badass I was.
Yeah, no,
so your kids are not.
No, that's how it is.
No, it's your fault, not your kids.
But that is how it is in my house. Yeah, dance is on the table.
Okay, good.
And you fuck around, you lose dance. I mean, that's just how it goes.
You're such a badass. Someone squirted water up your nose and you cried about it for days.
I don't have
I
control.
love it when you guys are having a
I don't
little
have
bully
control.
fight.
I don't have control of that. I have control of my other badasses.
Well, a true badass
It's
has
his weakness.
complete
It's his
control.
Achilles nose.
Yeah, well, this is these people's weakness. They're lazy. Well, you think, you got your weakness. Everybody's got their weakness.
Well, some weaknesses are more weak than others.
I would argue that going to the doctor or giving yourself cancer or the 10,000 MRI is weaker.
Well, MRIs are safe. That's why I do
Just not taking your kids to karate. They hate it.
What is the laziness you see? What do you see there that bothers you?
Just like reach out, like kids aren't in there and they're like, oh yeah, they didn't want to go today. I'm like, well, that's on on you to motivate them. To just stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't play that game
just
either.
Not,
yeah, I'm
not being a parent.
I'm a little more strict on that too, and I don't. That's not a lazy thing to me. That's more of a commitment thing. My dad was big on that, and I'm kind of an A1 commitment guy. So if Maisie were to be on a dance, and she's on the highest level of dance, right? But if she were like, I don't want to go today, I'd be like, well, too late. You's going.
Yeah. But you never had to deal with that because Maisie always wants to go.
Yeah.
So it's easy to say if you never had to deal with like we're taking you to karate. No.
It's kind of like this.
I'm like, oh
saying,
God, they hate it.
It's just as easy as saying like I wouldn't take the Saudi money to do the comedy festival. Well, nobody offered you the money. You can't fucking say that. Yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying. And trust me, it is an easy thing to have with May because dance is on the table and that works. It's her favorite fucking thing in the world.
So beyond the karate, what are the contractors doing that you hate?
Just like giving me a quote for example, give me a quote for something. Everything's written out on the quote.
Yeah.
Me expecting, okay, let's just say electrical or something like that. Okay, part of the electrical is the part that attaches to the electrical part that attaches to the AC. Right? It's still electrical. It's not AC. It's part of the electrical. Oh no, that they took it off but didn't put it back. I'm like, well, that's part of the electrical. And they're like, nope, that's AC. AC guy put it in. No, we never touch electrical stuff. That's electrical. So it's just like the dumb shit like that. Like, no, that was electrical. No, that's AC. They're saying it's putting it on each other, not doing what they say they're going to do. It's not written out specifically in the quote, but it's assumed that it's part of the electrical, so it should be.
Did you blow a gasket? Did you have to yell at somebody?
No, not yet.
It's weird that contractors are. I've never heard of this.
And just delays.
It's almost like they're going to fuck you over and then change their name and do it again in a different state.
And then
they're changing the quote and they're saying this is this guy's fault who died in this coffin.
That's my favorite.
They're blaming others. Like that's contractor 101. You're like, who built this shithole?
Drywallers are complaining about the framers, saying the framer didn't frame this right. Drywall's bitching about that. Yeah. Oh, more expensive because they got to redo it. Just.
Well, it's literally the lowest level humans doing things, right? Some of them.
Yeah. No, it's.
I didn't go that far. But
Seth is taking the
I'm
lowest.
just trying to rattle some cages around here, man. I want to see what people say. I want to say things that shake you out.
Yeah. Guess what? Seth got 3 quotes for the drywall. Guess which one he took? The lowest one.
Which goes back to my statement. If they're all high on pain pills, then you didn't go with the best contractor.
He's like, I'll take that one, please.
Well, I didn't make as much as I wanted for my house, so I need to. And now I just found out my goddamn wall.
Hold on. I think I know what Tom's trying to say. I think I know what he's trying to say.
My seawall's crumbling now.
Of course it is.
Well, where am I going to do my boot camp?
I got quotes on the seawall.
I think what Tom is saying.
Another $50,000. There you go.
You
50 grand.
I figured it out. You're saying that his level of. Because there's a happy medium in here, but
he wants the best for the lowest
prices.
That's what my karate is. It's the absolute best karate
at the lowest prices.
But it's the cheap.
We'll take anybody, even if you piss your pants on the floor.
I should be a little more picky with my
baby.
Lazy parents, piss your pants. We'll take you.
But I'll hate you, but I'll take you.
Do in your gi, no problem.
When I told people how much the karate was for my sons, they're like, "Oh my God, that's cheap!" Like, I can't believe it's that cheap. And I'm like, "I know." And I'm like,
"I did this year."
He's charging me normal rates too because he's an asshole.
No, I'm not an asshole because instead of paying me for this, my time, we traded it out.
Holy shit! I love that.
All right, let's take. But
I did upper price a little bit. But.
Let's take a break.
You should. It is for the style of karate that you do, and
and how
as
well
much as you love it,
yes,
and how much attention, and I know you care about it more than anything in the world.
Correct.
It is a value. 100%.
And
it's getting other people to realize
KarateOfOrlando.com.
KarateOfOrlando.com.
Yeah, I want to make sure
and
you give a good
legitimate fighter. You're not like Fred Simmons with like American flag Zubaz. You're just like fat kicking around.
You can make that argument.
You know what you're doing.
You fought at the absolute highest level in multiple.
Oh, I saw that Kimbo Slice's son is starting to fight. I know he's
been fighting.
I know he's been, but
I've issued. They've asked me to fight him. I said I would. He always said no. We've talked about this, but him saying no to all the fights.
Even now, when's the last time?
Probably a year ago. Yeah, I said I would. It was the weight thing, but I'm lighter now, so I don't know if he knows that.
What if we got Mo involved and we just start throwing some money around?
Start putting out prize money?
Yeah. Start winging around a little money.
I don't know. Seth's popularity is, not as high as it used to be.
I mean, we could do it.
It would come back with the Kimbo name, though, I think.
Yeah, I think it would.
I mean, we'd push that hard. But,
so this would be our version of
we go on Fox 35.
I'll get on Fox 35 and get a boater again.
All right.
I've always said I would do it. Boxing, kickboxing, or MMA. I'm down.
Would you hinder yourself in any way, like a handicap, like
mentally too late?
Would you dress like a woman?
Like, would you wear like big novelty boxing gloves, and he gets to wear a bare knuckle?
No, that would suck, but I would do it. No, probably not. No, that's we're almost the same weight now, so it's
but you got so much more experience.
So he's got a lot of fights now,
and he's way younger than you, right?
Yeah, and he's younger. I'm an old man now. I got gray hairs on my nuts, chest.
Oh my! You don't have more gray hair in your beard.
I know. This past year has aged me.
It looks like the MRIs are sucking your life out of you.
I gained my weight.
God damn,
I gained my weight back. I don't know if you can tell. I gained my weight back though. I'm back to 206 or 7 now, which is nice. So.
Well, you always look good, man. That's why Tom and I laugh.
Last time I was in here, we both said I looked like I was. It
was the sadness, man. You're so sad, but you're a sensitive person, so you carry it. And we can see it. We want you happy. Like I want you like the picture with you and your daughter by the pool.
Yeah.
That's like that.
Yeah.
Like all the time. A little more of that.
You can't have it all. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't have beautiful family, rich. You gotta
have the MRIs.
Yeah. There's gotta be. It's not the level can't be. Yeah,
that is the balance. You're right.
The mental illness is skyrocketing.
Strong.
And I'm thinking about getting off my anxiety pills. I don't know if I should do that.
That'll help.
I say do it.
I'm sorry.
That's bad for you.
I just started for like 8 months ago when the B6 toxicity stuff was kicking in, so I was freaking out about that. So she's like, "Take this, calm down."
Oh, what do they got you on?
Buspirone.
Buspirone. Hey, I'm on a Busperone.
What the hell?
I'm on a Prozacatine.
I said, "Hey, Petrozelli, you're getting a Buspirone. How do you like Busperone or something like that?" I don't know how to pronounce it.
I've never heard of that.
You take a little Prozacalini.
All right. Let's take a break. When we come back, I want to show Seth. Have you seen the elephant charge the tourists on a canoe in Africa?
No, I have not.
Okay. It's awesome.
But I'd like to see that.
A crazy video, and I got some comments about it because the actual comments in the TikTok video I saw. Anyway, we'll talk about it when we get back, and we'll play the video for Seth.
The name of the band, Gully Boys, but I believe they're all girls. The name of the song is Break. We'll be right back with more A Mediocre Time right after this.
Streamline Mortgage Solutions, StreamlineFlorida.com is a website, and right on that website, there's a Tom and Dan logo. When you click on it, you'll see Brian Zeimel's cell phone number. You could text or call him anytime, ask him about mortgages. He told me recently, he's like, the Fed did change the interest rate. It's going to take a minute for that rate to change, but as it changes, a lot of people that had got a mortgage within the past 2 or 3 years could refinance and then save a ton of money.
So he's saying like now would be the time to get in touch with him, get on his list, and then make sure that he's ready to call you when it does change.
Yeah, and that's all you have to do is like give him your information so he has you on his list so that when it's the time is right, he'll let you know, and then you can refi out of your current mortgage. You don't even have to follow it or watch it. He does all the work for you. And if you already use Streamline, he's got you on the list. He'll call you.
Yeah, I've actually done exactly this, where he called my wife and he's like, Andrea, it is now time. We had to meet some special qualifications. We had not met those yet. But Brian, he eagle eyes all of that. He takes care of it, does an excellent job.
Yeah, and people forget when you refi, like, there's like 2 months of no mortgage payment before it kicks in.
I call that free money.
And then you're like, God, that's like,
I'm rich.
Saving thousands of dollars. Then I pay a less amount, and all I had to do is have Brian fill out some paperwork. Like, that's all. It's pretty easy. Yeah. And he's helped hundreds of our listeners and BDMs. It's StreamlineFlorida.com. A lot of money.
Always. They came in and I was
That is a great cover of Super Drag by Cheek Face. The name of the song, Sucked Out. Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan. I am Dan.
I'm Tom. How much for that pool nowadays? I'm curious. 2025 pool. What, are you doing anything fancy? Is there standard?
I got fire pools.
You got a fire pool?
I got fire bowls. I got.
Oh, you're doing.
I got a big seat with a big granite countertop in the pool. Where you can sit on a thing. I got. Jacuzzi.
You can bend your wife over it.
I got 6 LED lights all over the pool.
You can bend your wife. I've always.
I got a sun
not that
shelf
fancy.
for a baby.
LED lights are no.
Well, no, I know that's not fancy. But I added extras, so it's like a light.
I got some Govies. I got them up on my house. I can change them.
I got the sport bottoms because I want to play volleyball. My goal is to play volleyball in it, but I know it probably never happened. But
you don't have any friends to play with.
Yeah.
It's for Vera and her friends.
You can play volleyball with your MRI technician.
So how much? Okay, super fancy pool. What are we talking
More
here?
expensive than my boat.
Oh,
shit!
God, your boat is
Your boat was $120,000.
Yeah, it was more
Yeah, but he's got new money. He's winging it around like this is what I do.
We're very similar. $50,000.
You're very similar. If Tom gives me a check for $200, I spend $180 of it walking out this door. Like I'm just like, what? I have money.
God, and you're redoing the
I'm
inside?
usually really good about. I save my money unless house stuff. Then it's.
If I didn't have a wife,
House.
I would be destitute. Seriously, if I didn't have somebody managing my funds, I would not have money. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I have no concept of when to stop spending. I just spend until they say you're out of spending.
I know
I
when
thought you were
I'm
going to
just
tell me
about
like
there. I'm there.
50, 60 grand, 100. Oh,
Well, that's
more
like
than
a baby
120.
pool. It's a big pool.
Yeah. And you're putting a bar in it, right? You're putting like
I have my outdoor kitchen there behind the bar.
yeah, but you said you were putting in a.
I have like a top. Yeah, so it's not. It's close to the bar, so it's not like a walk-up bar type thing. But it's.
I like
you
that.
can sit. And,
Fireballs. How much a fireball run? One fireball.
I don't know because I have to run the line. So I have to get a propane company. They already ran the line for my hot tub and for my outdoor grill.
Are you going to get a sauna?
Then they have to.
You need a sauna.
Oh, a sauna!
Yeah.
I have my steam room again. I bought the same steam room I had in my old house.
You need a sauna. You need to.
But this one has
it's
double
gonna make-
steam. And
full
instead of-
Rogan.
You know what you need? You need some palm trees.
There's one palm tree on the property right now.
Yeah,
Just
well,
one?
Just
like
one.
what
I
if
chopped
you?
it. Well, I didn't chop it down. It actually fell down there unless hurricane crashed my.
You need. I have a buddy of mine, not you. I have a buddy of mine that could do some really good landscaping. For
What?
you. Yeah.
Tracy said.
I'll do
Tracy
the
said no
landscaping.
landscape. She said she's going to do
No,
landscape.
she's going to do it. Okay.
Which means I'm going to do
Yeah.
it.
Don't talk to this guy.
I'm gonna do
Whatever
I got
you got to outdo.
plumeria. I got a bunch of plumeria.
You got to outdo this guy. This is Tommy 10
Oh,
palms.
it's going to be nice. I have my whole front. I have a circle driveway. Oh, new driveway's going in.
How many
bricks.
palms do you have now? 10? Tommy 10 palms?
No, over 20.
Oh, Tommy,
What are all
20
these
palms.
palms. What are all the palms for?
He
They're
collects
nice.
them.
Because it makes your backyard look nice and the tropical. Anyway.
Yeah. If we're on the coast, maybe. It's Orlando, man.
So I'm glad we're talking about Seth being rich because
I'm not rich. Stop saying that.
If you ever got smushed by an elephant, the internet will not feel bad for you. In fact, the internet will say, good, I'm glad that elephant smushed him because that's what I saw over the, yesterday when I was standing.
Wait, the person got smooshed?
No, they're fine, but
Yeah, they get smushed.
well,
I mean, yeah.
the elephant was holding him underwater and they're trying to trample him.
The elephant was the elephant. It looked like the elephant took a curl of its trunk and was smushing this fat ass underwater, like grom.
So I saw this video yesterday on TikTok when I'm scrolling reels.
Yeah, chat room saying it's coming around again. They're saying it's an old video, but it doesn't matter.
Oh,
We
it's an
haven't
old.
talked about
Okay,
it.
I never saw it.
Yeah, me neither.
So maybe this video's years old or whatever, but it's of a elephant excursion and somewhere in Africa where these people are like some tourists on a canoe, and then the tour guide is in like the front or back of the canoe using a pole to essentially push their way through
Like a gondola.
Through the reeds, yeah.
Yeah, small is a shallow water, and then there's elephants in this area that are like at near the water, and then the guys are just showing them these wild elephants, you know, that are in some sort of preserve. I would imagine.
Here, you want me to play this?
Yeah. So
All right, here
Seth,
we go.
watch what happens
Here we
here.
go.
Best.
Yeah, and you know what? I get often tricked by these videos that pop up, and I think it's just happened, but I never saw it when it did. So look at this bull. So this bull elephant is charging through the shallow water towards the what? And the tourists are not as afraid as I would be.
Well, you're not in the
They're just
beginning.
frozen.
You're not in the beginning. You never are. You know.
Like they think, like, oh, well, we're fine. This guy will protect
Yeah,
us.
he does this all the time. This is the exciting part of the ride.
This gigantic bull elephant with huge tusks is like, I'm not even joking, 20 feet charging through
impressed.
the water.
I thought about this. Now, what is this elephant doing? This elephant is doing something that all beach dads do. And it's when you're up to your waist in water and you have to walk through the water fast. And you can't walk through water fast if you're a fat dad because your thighs are... You could probably do a pretty good job. But you know what I mean? Like your thighs...
slow down.
It's hard to walk. And this elephant is killing it walking through the water. Look at how good he's doing here.
Giant creature. So he catches up to the two canoes. He rams them.
that one.
So he rams them, knocking the tourists and the guides
he does look like a chunky tourist, huh?
into the water, right?
That's definitely a Louis Anderson scenario right there.
And so he knocks over two tourist canoes, and watch what happens next. So knocks him over. The video cuts.
Oh, he's fishing for him.
Yeah, watch this. They're screaming at the elephant, trying to get it away.
Yeah, trying to get its attention.
Then they cut to the elephant drowning. Watch it.
It's like Blair Witch.
Yeah.
Ready? Right here. Boom.
Knocks her over.
Holds her underwater.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So,
oh, my God. You know what's impressive?
Well,
her bucket hat stayed on. It was like he pushed her into the helm. Like her hat, her glasses,
And
everything just stayed on.
She screamed, and she's like, ah!
But he looks so uncoordinated. Why wasn't he out of the water? He was halfway in. The elephant wasn't even there.
Also, the only thing that these guides have to do in this scenario is to hit their canoe and go, hey. That's all they can do. There's nothing else that can be done.
They don't have some loud,
a flare gun or something.
Yeah. Something is a lot of time in bear country. I've seen it on Alone. They'll carry a air horn.
Can you mace an elephant?
I was about to say, is there like bear spray?
Yeah,
but
can
for
you?
an elephant?
I bet you if you bear maced an elephant right in its stupid face, it would be like, and they'd run away.
The eyes are only like this big. You got to.
You know what? In these type of scenarios, we need to be a little more aggressive. They should have been throwing rocks at these elephants.
They
should have been bear macing these elephants.
So they weren't. They did not do anything to the elephant except for try to make loud noises at it, right? And it pushed the lady underwater. And I thought for a second, you don't even know what happened. But apparently,
that's a lady?
Yeah, it was a lady. And it did.
Oh, I like that part. Here, hold on.
She ended up being okay. Like, no one was seriously injured. But
watch this part because they cut it to make it really scary. Listen to the guy say, oh, no, because, like, she's not coming up. Watch. Boom, down.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's like, oh no. They killed my grandma. Oh no.
He sounds really.
Oh no,
it's scary.
Oh no, they killed my grandma.
It's scary because they cut and they don't show what happened to the lady, and the elephant is tusking her down into the water.
Well,
like,
I think there's mud down there. She's probably just getting mud faced.
Yeah, but you're gonna drown her, or
what an experience, though, right?
If he stepped on her, I mean, it'd definitely kill her.
Watch her get staph infection.
No, you know what? I bet you if it
would trample her.
It would, but if the ground is soft,
I guess I'd smush her into the
just push
monkey muck.
Yeah, and also
brain-eating amoeba or something like that.
Also, the fact that she's chubbier might help her out a little bit. You're more buoyant, right? You're going to float.
I get, yeah, but
it's going to be harder for you to sink to the bottom.
But she wouldn't have been there in the first place if she was a little more athletic. Could have walked out of the. She was already halfway in the water, like flailing. The elephant wasn't on top of her yet. She just couldn't walk in the mud.
I was just one of your parent gripes. You wouldn't be smushed by this elephant
if you were fit and not fat.
If you were doing some karate.
Yeah, if you were doing the Orlando's greatest value in karate.
So, needless to say, I was like, whoa, that's pretty fucking crazy that this happened to this tourist group that was just, on this canoe trying to look at these elephants. Yeah. Now, I clicked on the comments in the TikTok video, right? And then I started scrolling through, like, I wonder what the comments have to say, because it gives me a good idea of the general feeling of the population of the world, of what they feel like.
I hope it's what I think.
And it is all like, I'm glad the elephants did that. Poor elephants. Like, not
Leave
one.
them alone.
Yeah, not one comment of like, oh shit, or even like, God damn, that's scary, or like feeling bad for the people at all.
Not even the first comment the N-word. Not even that.
Oh, really?
It's all like these.
They're in Africa, right?
They deserve it. And then it's like a lot of rich people hate. They're like, oh, these rich people deserve it.
Fuck
And,
these billionaires.
Yeah. Which, but like,
I mean, they weren't hunting the elephant; they were just killing it, right?
no.
Okay,
It
hold
was a
on.
hunter.
Yeah, it's like
Freeze,
Jimmy
freeze.
John.
That's an excellent point that Tom brought up
They
too. and
just
I'm glad
wanted
you
to
said
watch.
that.
They probably really enjoy wildlife and like want to.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I feel bad for them.
Also, isn't this you looked it up?
And people were mean, like they did not give a fuck.
You look
and
this
I'm like,
up.
God damn.
Isn't this an area where like by even purchasing it, you're helping the area?
Usually, like this is some sort of preserve, and the actual preserve makes money to actually fund the care of the animals through tourism. Lots of people. I mean, they do it with even hunting and shit.
Yeah,
and that people
that's
hate
the
it.
reason that they say they do that. Oh, it's for conservation.
Yeah, well,
you could just donate the money instead of shooting the animal.
Yeah, but they want to shoot them.
Well, yeah, exactly.
They're not
Let me
gonna-
ask you a question.
They're not going to give you.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever shot an animal?
No, never.
Fuck it all.
Okay.
But anyway, I'm not talking about
joking.
shooting.
I did with a BB gun as a kid. I felt really bad
I'm
after.
joking.
I shot a dove.
So then,
A dove, the international symbol of peace, is
With
what you shot?
or a pigeon. I don't know what it was. It was a dove or a pigeon.
So this made me think. Okay, I was on a moose safari recently with my sons and family.
What does
right?
that mean? Does that mean you're looking for fat girls downtown Orlando?
Yeah.
I've done that before. I used to go.
I'm glad you're raising
they
your
used to call
sons,
me
right?
Moose Safari Daddy. I look for the biggest moose knuckle. Pull those jeans right over your guns. I don't care. I'll put it in you. Don't care. I'll eat it. Put it in you. Whatever it takes.
And at one point in the moose safari, like the most of it was in the van, but at one point we were walking through the goddamn fungus,
monkey monk.
the fungus like swamp.
The gnats.
Yeah, it's like a fungus swamp in there, and like we were walking through.
Remind me to not sign me up for van adventures.
That's where the
that
moose
doesn't
are. And then I thought about it. I was like, if a moose if charged me and my family,
like a big old antlers.
and then the moose was
Oh, it's goring you. It's
smushing my wife into a monkey market. We're all screaming.
well, no. The first thing it would
Like,
do is it would do the
Yeah,
head.
it's a shovel.
Oh,
It would
yeah.
do a shovel head.
If it shoveled my wife, I was just spinning her around.
She's gonna land on her neck.
Yeah, and it, like her tits fall out. Or
Well, that's where I slow mo it. Hopefully, there's video. I'm like, look, her tits fall out of her leg hole,
And then
out of the armholes of her shirt.
And then
the
I'm
leg hole.
I'm
Don't think they're that long.
screaming,
They're
and
that-
the guides are banging the canoe.
Hey! All they can do is yell, hey, and eat the.
And then my kids are
legally
crying.
we can't touch
A
the
moose, you do.
Yeah, you can't touch the moose.
Would the internet just all the hate? Would the internet hate us?
Yeah, they'd be
And
like, these rich people have no business in the forest with a fucking moose. I'm glad his wife's tits fell out.
You'd have to leave your podcast. Yes.
Would that happen?
Yes.
Where the internet would just be, I'm glad this happened to
yes.
the lady, and I'd fling her around.
There
and
have been worse
I'm
things
glad
that have
her
happened
kids-
and people celebrated it.
Or
You know what I
with
mean? Like,
anytime
I'm just
animal.
saying,
That's horrible.
Don't. Well, then, yeah, that's why I'm out. I
People
don't
care a lot about animals, man.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
out.
but
Well, the internet
we
does
do
it.
too. My wife loves animals more than she loves me.
That's why she
100%.
would be on there saying it too if it wasn't her.
New scenario.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like, can't we just all get along?
No, new scenario.
I'm just kidding.
The moose shovel heads you, and you land on your neck. Does your wife, is she okay with him putting down the moose?
Oh,
does
no. She says, she's like,
So you're
please.
now in a wheelchair.
But instead of your titties, your dick is all floppy.
Yeah, your dick flies out of your pants.
No. I mean, but here's the thing. Like,
What if the moose gored one of her boys? Then she's okay putting it down.
Oh, yeah, kill that moose.
Cool
You're
that
killing
moose.
herself.
Yeah.
But
I knew there'd be a line.
Yeah. But the fact is like it doesn't always have to be like these people could care about the animals. They're just on a safari. They pay the conservation company that they all it's sold to people like, and even when we were on the moose safari, like, hey, we're just gonna quietly observe these animals, and your money goes to help.
Fucking rich piece of shit.
It's just a general consensus of people hating rich people.
Your money helps like the conservation of this protective area and helps. The
I mean, you
elephants.
see it with everything,
And you're like,
though.
we're just gonna quietly canoe past them and look at them and take some pictures. And and people are like, good. I'm glad the elephants almost killed this lady. I was like, god damn.
It's
Did you come to her defense?
It's almost a.
Well,
you see it with
you're
everything.
just like
though.
them.
Like,
Silence in
which
the...
is worse. Like you'll see somebody like a buddy of yours or something will get a new car, and they'll be like, let's say you got like a new 3 Series BMW, BMW. It's not the most amazing car, but it's certainly not a cheap car. And then you put it on there, and people are like, you rich motherfucker, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, people do, attack. It's like random. Like, I don't have that, so fuck you.
Yeah, it feels worse with the animals, though.
Yeah.
Like, people take the animal side. And I understand. It's like, yes, there is...
they can't speak for themselves.
There are risks when you go out into the wild and try to observe wild animals. Like, Savannah's told us, like, shit happens where, like, sometimes they will attack or charge you if you're in the wrong place. Like, the guide should have known better. I guess the elephants had babies around, and that's the worst, that's a recipe for them to charge. If, like, you get too close, they're protecting their babies. So it is the guide's fault. But, again, they were all in there just to observe some elephants, and then they got attacked. And they knew the risk, but the amount of comments, hundreds and thousands of comments, all negative, all mad at the people and defending the elephants.
That was TikTok. I can imagine what Instagram's going to say. It's way worse stuff on Instagram.
Have you been on a animal safari, like in the wild?
I don't think that I have ever done that.
Because you're an animal lover.
Yeah, I don't think I do. Last time I went to a zoo, I just felt bad.
Yeah,
so I saw one zoo swinging back and forth, and I was like, I know
they go crazy in there.
They're ripping their.
I was actually in Germany.
Out.
I was in a zoo in Germany. That was the last one I was in.
Oh, they're not good. With,
that was the old German anal zoo.
They had a Nazi rotating door on display. It was very weird.
What do you mean?
It was like off to the side in a thing. Like
come see a Nazi door.
Memorabilia. It was like a rotating door in the shape of the Nazi symbol that you walk through.
They had that at the zoo?
No, yeah, off to the side there was like a. It was like
if
a little.
You don't like the animals, you like the Nazi
it was like a museum display thing next to the zoo or some crap. I don't know. They had it sitting there in a frame in a
Nazi
container.
zoo. Remember that? Remember not a zoo? Oh man, I just came up with that. I'm a genius. This is what you get, Orlando. This is what you got.
So, have you heard the new Taylor Swift album?
I'm sure I've heard it in the background from Tracy being a fucking Swiftie.
Is she a huge Swiftie?
Oh, yeah, we got...
I don't like it,
man. Well, it's funny. I don't know if I
good.
should bring this up. What we talked about before, like the Charlie Kirk thing, and I was upset just because I saw the picture. I'm upset for a lot of reasons, but the picture of their kids running up to him, like, it just... it hit me really hard.
That can affect anybody, yeah.
And
absolutely.
It just happened. I went to Tracy feeling bad, and I was like, I feel really bad. And before anything, she goes...
It's heavy.
She goes, I don't care. Because she said something about Taylor Swift submitting to the husband or something like that. So the last conversation we had about Taylor Swift, we got in an argument because I'm like, I don't give a fuck about Taylor Swift and what he said about Taylor Swift. So anyway, it went to that because
your whole kingdom is crumbling.
Just as bad as the elephant people. So how the hell is you working that? I was asking about Taylor Swift
because Taylor Swift was the last thing me and my wife talked about when we got in an argument about it because of the situation.
Yeah, I like Taylor Swift.
Anyway, she loves Taylor Swift, and I can give.
I like Taylor Swift. I just didn't like the album very much.
So Daniel and I had a conversation in Publix today about Taylor Swift, and it seems to be the case because I started thinking about it. I was like, Taylor Swift has made her fortune by appealing to a certain demographic, right? And about topics of love and love loss and heartbreak and things like that. So
identity,
songs,
so deep.
Being a powerful woman or choosing your own identity and then controlling your own destiny.
And I don't know much about Taylor Swift, but I understand it's like, from the target demo, 13-year-old girl to I guess older now because she's older. Like
what's funny is
30-year-old,
it doesn't move the needle for Maisie, so she's not. It's old. It's too old for her, which is funny. Which is really funny.
So, but it's hard now. Could you and I don't even blame her, but she's trying to sing songs that still appeal to the average person about love and heartbreak, and she is living a bizarro life that no other human being on the planet Earth is even living.
So she can't relate.
Well, she's trying to because that's her song. She needs to relate, but how can you when you live such a... She's the most powerful entertainer in the world, and her life is bizarre. Her day-to-day is bizarre. She cannot have any normalcy, right? Like, she's dating one of the, a huge sports star, like the amount of attention,
it's
she
the most
cannot go
attention.
anywhere. Like, and that she's been living this life for how long? The past 15 plus years, like
almost 20 years.
Like she started really getting popular in the early 2000s, right? And
so
then,
you could say the last 10 years have been crazy.
So then how do you make songs that other people that are not in your position can relate to when you're that? And Daniel said in these, like, her songs seem inauthentic now.
Yeah.
Because how can I even, like, you're singing about heartbreak and all these things that, like, a young person would go through.
She's a 30-something-year-old
billionaire.
Right. The
most powerful woman entertainer in the world.
In a solid relationship.
And this is said as a person that enjoys Taylor Swift. I think she's the top tier. I just go in when I listen to anybody. I listen to the album. I go, do I like the album? This album to me sounds, and I was really excited about this one because my wife loves boy bands. And one of the biggest producers of boy band music ever in the world is Max Martin. And Max Martin has his hands all over this record. So when I found out that it's Max Martin and Taylor Swift, I'm like, oh, yeah, dude, this is going to be a home run. This is going to be like, I was kind of thinking the vibe of boy bands, the perfectly written boy band song, because they are perfectly written songs.
But she writes her songs, correct?
She does. But I thought you bring him in, you're going to get a super polished pop album that's got like really good dessert qualities to it. And I listened to this and I thought the production sounds very flimsy. So what I mean by that is it doesn't sound thick. There's no depth to it. It sounds very casual to me. And also, the whole album sounds like an old lady wearing pigtails. That's what it sounds like.
You know how you're going to make a lot of Swifties mad.
That's okay. I'm not. It's just my opinion, and I like Taylor Swift. It has nothing to do. I just don't think. I think this one was a miss.
When did this album come out? Is this like recent?
Last night.
Yeah.
Oh,
it'll be huge. It'll be super successful. If not her most successful, but I'm just saying it's not that good.
Well, and someone did bring up the fact that like you're not the demographic she's shooting for.
No,
so,
I'm not.
Like that makes a difference.
I'm not.
But my whole point is.
But it sounds sort of weird.
How do you make songs that normal people can relate to when you have such a odd life yourself?
I mean, a lot of musicians have the odd life and they're rich and famous and they still can relate to people, I think. Right?
That's true.
She's on another level.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. On her level is such extreme. It's like, okay, like who's Billie Eilish? So she seems like, even though she's an insane superstar, but like I feel like people could still relate to her music because for whatever reason I look at her and I'm like, you're kind of normal. Even that's weird, right? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know what you mean.
And then Taylor Swift is in some level of like, the president of a country. How famous she is.
It's a lot bigger.
It's like so gigantic that it's like, that I can't even imagine how because then when you hear her singing a song about heartbreak or love, you're just like,
yeah, it's not happening.
No, and there are songs of Taylor Swift's that she does an excellent job doing that. Right. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this particular album. Christine in our chat room says, but she's just an author for a story she wants to tell. J.K. Rowling isn't inauthentic because she writes stories about wizards. She's other things for other people. And then she says songwriters are just storytellers. I agree with you, but where that analogy doesn't work is that the song is being performed. When I read J.K. Rowling, I can use my imagination to take that story and then amplify the colors, the creations, and everything. I become a little more important to the story. In this, I'm saying what Taylor presented to me, the story sounds like an older woman telling there's a disconnect there. I really do mean the pigtails on an old lady. When you see an old woman put her hair in pigtails, you see her jumping around like she thinks she's a cheerleader, it's awkward. That's what I hear.
Okay,
that's it.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
I gotta listen to this crap to see what it's like.
No, I listened to the whole thing, and there's some good songs on there. I just it felt weird. I thought I was going to get something completely different. Maybe I just need to stop putting expectations on things.
So, but again, I mean, we're a bunch of middle-aged dudes, so who the fuck cares? So it's not for us. But and the last thing, speaking of music, Daniel told me about some game show or competition.
Oh, yeah. Let me get the story.
That was rooted in AI that I found pretty interesting.
This is killer. It's so crazy how Asian countries with technology and everything get so far ahead of us with concepts for like television shows and all these crazy things that they do. Let me make sure I have these.
I got in a fight with AI the other day.
Oh, yeah. That means you're an emotional person. Don't do that.
What was that like? Don't go to the doctor again.
No, it wouldn't give me a picture of me and my daughter with a bee flying around us. It was like, well, we can't do a picture of child harm. I'm like, it's my own daughter, jerk. I'm like, just do the picture. It's fine. No, we still can't do the picture. We can do a mosquito flying above you. I'm like, no, I want the bee landing on my daughter. Please. No, we cannot do that. I'm sorry. And I just kept going back.
No, you can totally do it. You just got to not. There's certain things you're triggering. I can teach you how to
I'm
do
triggering it, and it triggered me.
So there's this Japanese girl band called AKB48. And so basically what they did is there was a songwriting competition on a Nippon TV program called Akamoto Yasushi. Nippon. Thank you. Nippon. This is Akamoto Yasushi.
Okay.
But it's Yakamoto Yasushi versus AI Yakamoto Yasushi. So basically what they did for this television program, the girl band needs a new song. AKB48 needs a new hit single. They're going to have Akamoto write his song, then they're going to have the AI version of him write their song, and then they put the songs up online for all of Japan to vote to see who writes the better song.
Okay,
that's kinda cool.
Literally pitting human against machine, or AI, like a chess match.
And they used a version, this is all legitimate, they used a version, like an updated model of Google's Gemini, which I haven't used, but I know it's pretty good. And so they basically, they trained it on Akamoto's library, lyrics, all of his public statements were loaded in, all of his interviews were loaded in. They're loading, effectively, his essence into this computer, right? So AI created a song called Emoto Scroll Memory, it translates to Memory Scroll. And that was their song. And then Akamoto's own song, his song was called Cecil. So I'll play both of the songs for you. They're very hard to find.
Okay.
So this is, which do you want first? You want AI or do you want human?
Give me human first.
Okay, this is human. This is the song Cecil or Cecile. This is the human written song.
Is it performed by the actual band, though?
Yeah. Performed by the band.
Okay.
Yeah, the band is, exactly. It's like a throwback. Think like 60s.
Okay.
Sounds like game shows.
It's very 60s. Very 60s. Okay, so there it goes. It's almost like Motown. That's like very old school 60s Motown. I love that. So like, I'm all over that. Like that's got Dan Dennis written all over it. All right, you want the AI?
Yeah.
Here is the AI written song. This is Akamoto Yasushi AI.
Still performed by the humans.
Still performed by the band. A little more current. A little more K-pop, J-pop, right? Okay, so there's that one. Basically, it's completely different.
It sounds like a casino.
Yeah, but that's the J-pop style or K-pop style. So which one do you think won?
Well, the AI knew they're like, we're going to go with what's popular here.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing the AI won.
Yeah, following the result, they added up the votes. They did it live. And yes, the AI Akamoto Yasushi won. And following the news of the result, Akamoto said, quote, "How am I supposed to react to this? It's disappointing. I wrote it with all my effort." However, he had previously suggested that he would be open to being inspired by the use of AI. Quote, he says, "If the AI can write a better song, that would make me happy. I want to see it and think, I never thought of that. It'll help us decide which direction the next AKB ought in my head."
You're using it as a tool.
Yeah.
But
so then they interviewed.
But it's also like, well, we don't need you anymore.
But then they
What sound do you want to have do you want to sound like? An older original sound like that, or like the new stuff that's just popular?
Well, then they interviewed the AI. So because they had them both live. So they're talking to the human, and then they're having the AI talk too. And AI Akamoto was very gracious. Here's its quote. It said, "AI is good at deriving the greatest common denominator from past data. Perhaps by losing, the real me was trying to show the world something new."
So
It said basically that
you took a chance by going old school, and that's not what the world wants.
Right, yeah.
But it's
and
also,
they released both the songs. And here's what's weird. Here's what's crazy weird about Japan too, because I like that they did this too. What they did is they put both the songs up for you to vote, and the human one lost, so they scraped it from the internet. Like, it's gone. You can't download it. It's not on Spotify. It's like, sorry, it lost. It's gone.
Really?
I had to really get the torrent sites to find a copy of this particular song. The other one is the top song on Spotify for them right now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Pretty crazy, right?
This is going to
As long as
be...
he doesn't commit seppuku. Because
I wanted to bring that to you guys, though, because I do think we're going to get this show here. We're going to get that. Because we're so far ahead of this, like most normal people don't even play with AI, and I'm almost effed out of it. I'm just like, oh my God.
You can't. It's gonna be how everybody is. It's gonna be a tool that everybody uses, including musicians. But it's also like it's how the internet works, where you're only seeing what everybody likes the most, right? Like that's where it gets in our algorithm. It's like the likes and the views is the stuff that we see, because it essentially propagates the most popular stuff of all humans, and like, oh, this is the most viewed.
That's what they want to see.
Here, watch it. But that is a problem, because it's what do they call it? Like it's a self-fulfilling bias, where you're only seeing the most popular, so you're not exposed to anything that's not the most popular.
Correct.
And sometimes the most popular, it can be the most stupid or not the best.
Right.
And now
it's just not your taste. Like, that wasn't the new stuff. Wasn't my taste. The AI one I didn't like.
Yeah, I didn't like the AI one either.
But
I'm going through a human swing though right now. I can feel it. I went and saw live music this week. I saw a lady play a guitar on stage, Molly Tuttle, one of the greatest guitar players in the world. You don't even need to say female. You could just say guitar player. And watching that, it's like I need it. It's like I needed it in my eyes.
So what will be interesting, will people seek less... Look, because the internet and AI will give us what we want the most, even though if we don't even know it. Which is weird, too, because some people are like...
of the denominator,
They're like, why is this in my algorithm? Why is my algorithm
you want it.
all racist jokes? You're a racist.
Anyway,
it's like,
I'm trying to sell this Nazi door.
It knows better than you think. Like, it knows you better than you. And so you're seeing all the stuff that, that you... And, like, you're never exposed to anything that you wouldn't like, because it only exposes what you do like. But therefore, you never see stuff that you wouldn't like.
So the only way to limit that is to get out of the system.
Or to purposefully... get out of the system, or purposefully find stuff you don't like, which no one's going to do.
No.
It's like...
They've made it hard.
Yeah.
It's very difficult. You're right. Like,
You're
okay,
only going to consume what you like.
I'll give you a for instance I hate. I'll give you a real live for instance I hate. When I go to Spotify right now on a Friday to go listen to new music, I can only find the music it thinks I like.
Yeah.
That's not what I want. I want all the CDs, there it is, old man. I want all of the music that came out today. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't give me what sounds like Marcus King. Don't give me what sounds like Huntrix, because I've been listening to that because I have a kid. Give me everything. Yeah. I'll decide. Stop.
But just like going back to Seth, and like it takes discipline that we all don't have to purposefully like eat stuff that doesn't taste good, or do things that we don't want to do. You know what I'm saying?
DJ Khaled.
And then it's like,
DJ Khaled, pussy.
It's against our evolution as human beings. Like, society has built this, our society is bad for us. And it just, like, the shit food is cheapest, and it's more convenient. And it tastes better. Yep. And we're more, like, we want fat, we want carbs, we want
salt, that sugar.
Sugar, because that's what we evolved to try to survive to eat, but now it's so prevalent and easy and cheap that it's like the society is what is killing us all, and AI is just like, hey, watch this, like this is the most popular thing, the dumbest thing, like we're scrolling videos of all nonsense, and it's like I don't even blame the individual, I blame the society we live in, and like the structure of everything that's built, like that. How do you get past that?
Yeah,
it's nearly impossible. Give everybody Ozempic.
It's also highly
Put it in our drinking water.
It's all highly addictive.
Yeah.
You know, and they're telling us now that they're actively trying to formulate foods that can fight Ozempic or GLP-1s.
Really?
Like they're actively looking for chemicals that they can add to foods that, like, you know, will maybe offset that a little bit to try and keep people chubbier.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, because when you keep them unhealthy, you got
to go up, down,
market
up, down.
the drugs to them, and you know, so like there is an element, and people, I think it's less nefarious as, like, you know, people get real conspiracy theory, or it's like everybody's keeping you fat and unhealthy and feeling bad because they want to market the prescription drugs to you and the whole thing. And I don't think it's
I'm
necessarily
just over here eating my Tylenol, dog.
I don't think it's as nefarious, but it's money. It's a business. Like, if you are selling diabetes medication, it's better for you for everybody to have diabetes, right? If you're selling whatever you're selling, like your fast food, like you want to make more sales, you want it to be more delicious. So how to make things more delicious? Put more fat and sugar, like. It's just capitalism.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you get past that and how, like, you know, you heal society and make them more mentally and physically fit.
I don't think you can. We just got to let it burn out. We got to let it burn out, and then we start fresh.
Yeah. Well, part of it is getting off our goddamn
back the other
phones.
way. I mean,
No.
the pendulum will swing back.
No. It's done swinging.
Okay, when the internet is dead, there could be a utopia, and that's how, you know, I keep saying it's like when AI is doing everything for us and the diagnosing everything, and as it takes over your doctor and all the shit is like,
you know what,
everything's so easy.
I want Fruitopia. Remember that shit? That was bomb.
Fruitopia,
and when the internet
Fruitopia.
dies, where, like, you cannot trust anything that's on there, everything's fake, and then people just go back to human to human relationships, like that could be something in the future that you can look like. It can't, you know, we can look at it like, oh, this looks like the robots crushing our skull, but it could be like, hey, there could be a day where the internet is like all nonsense and people are like, go open their doors and like, hey, the outside is pretty good, or you talk to your neighbors, you're like, my neighbor Frank is cool, you know. I on the internet I was yelling at him, where
his wife's got big tits.
And I was like,
is that Seth's plant over there?
I stole Tracy's
plants. That's it.
begonia.
Listen, no one's stealing any plants, by the way. I try to give away plants no one even wants them, but I try to sell them for a reasonable price on Facebook. No one wants them.
Backyard Brothers sales are tight.
Yeah. No, I was just saying, like, I'm giving away to BDMs. I'm like, hey, who wants this Royal Poinciana? No one shows up.
Tracy didn't see that. She would have grabbed it. She literally has a whole fucking plant collection now. It's like ridiculous. Hundreds of plants.
You need to get Tracy some plants.
That's okay. Fucking plants.
What does she like?
It's weird. I don't know. Green.
You gonna let another man give your wife some plants? I'd never let that happen. I'm a little more traditionalist.
You didn't tell her I like plants? I'm a plant man?
I don't know you were a plant man.
He's the number one plant man at Castleberry.
I've known you for decades.
I don't know anything about you.
He's Castleberry plant man.
I do not know anything about
Never hang out outside of this room.
That's true.
Oh, come on.
Because I invite you.
Yeah.
That's true. And he'll invite us, and then I'll say I'm coming, and then I'll forget and not show up. And he'll make
you
it
better
mad.
show up to my opening, my lake house party when I come. You better come to that.
Well, I'll be there.
Or you'll never be able to use my boat lift.
I'll be there because I have
to come to my first party.
I have a boot camp. I have a boot camp going on that afternoon.
You can be on the beach.
We're going to actually be. We're doing an initiation for our first group of Alpha Male.
I have lots of good things. We can go in the lake that's only knee deep. They can jump up on
Well, the first thing I was going to do is put a grape in their ass and make them sprint down. If you sprint down the beach with a grape in your ass, if you drop the grape, you have to eat it, and we piss in your face. Make it tough.
I was going to mention, can I keep my boat behind your house for a couple weeks?
On the trailer?
Behind my house is where the pool's going. On the side of my house, maybe.
No, I'm just, they beach it there, like on the
Drive
lake.
it right up on the beach.
Yeah. Just so I can go and then take my boys tubing.
Do your boys want to join my boot camp?
They don't like it.
Well, that's the payoff. You want to go tubing. You do an hour of hard work, and then you could go cool off and go tubing after that. That's the rules for the boys. They have to train first.
A little training, do some katas on the beach.
Yeah,
I want Ozempic and fun. It's all
AI. Take my boys on the boat, please.
Make my boys look like they're having fun. AI.
When can you sleep in a chamber and then at night it just stimulates your muscles and then like you just
They've
wake
been
up?
talking about that.
And you just,
That's a rumor right now.
You just look like Seth, but you don't have to do any of the work.
That's the rumor right now.
Yeah.
Is the med tube. And you get in bed. You're like, I feel great.
Yeah.
I look awesome.
Yeah. You need the.
That wouldn't exercise my head. I would have to still train. Like it's a thing where you just forget about all the work. Like it's when my issues. Like that's when I forget about it. Is when I'm training and doing that stuff. So it's.
Why are you slurring?
Am I slurring? I didn't mean to slur.
I was trying to freak him out.
I might be.
Your left side is dipping down a little.
You need that TD scan.
You need a TD scan. Can I scan your TDs?
All right, let's take a break.
First woman that scans her TDs today, you can come in and watch the show. There you go.
Let's take a break. When we come back, we'll do some voicemails. Seth will help us answer some voicemails.
God, going and doing the news this morning made me super horny. I'm so horny right now. My God. I'd fuck any guest I'd fuck every man in the studio right now.
John, it's John's birthday.
Yeah, John, you want to get fucked?
Happy birthday!
I'm about to fuck one of our listeners during this break. The name of the band, I love this band. Man, they've been putting out music for an extremely long time. The name of the band is Thrice. The name of the song is Albatross. Damn good bass part. We'll be back with more A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan right after this. We have Wyatt Waddell on the back end with some cool music. You know, I get a lot of emails from our listeners. I'm the front line of emails.
Yeah,
and I get a lot of them from people that just naturally will say, hey, Dan, thanks for introducing me to Mo DeWitt, to, Moses and all that he does. He's a great attorney, and he helped my family because we needed somebody. We were in an accident, and Mo really took care of it. If you've got a kid that's like a new driver, like Mo he's just a good person.
Yes.
He's a good dude. We're doing his charity event last night. What a great thing to be a part of. He's in this community. If we didn't have Mo, it'd be a lot less positivity. You know what I mean?
100%. And if you just talk to Mo for 5 minutes, this guy's a genuinely good dude.
Good dude.
And we did the Just Call Mo Comedy Jam last night, and we went, and it was an awesome event. He raised a ton of money for Yellow Brick Road Foundation, and he's always raising money for local charities. Yeah. He's always putting on awesome free events that he invites his VIP members to. By the way, go to justcallmo.com.
Yeah, you got to sign up for this.
Sign up to become a VIP member. He's constantly doing free dinners and free events and community stuff.
I told Bustager, you got to stop sending me the free stuff to the house. I know Mo. I have access. Send it to the people that don't have access to Mo. He's got always giving away free T-shirts, premiums. Sometimes he'll just rent out the best restaurant and invite all of the VIP members to come have dinner on him.
Yeah, sponsoring all our events, our beer fest, Sofa and Suds. And the greatest part is I love telling you guys to use him if you are injured because he cares a lot.
He does.
You're gonna get that personal attention from Mo, and you'll know that your case is being taken care of, and he's gonna take care of you. Yeah. And because he cares.
He's firsthand jumped in the BDM group, gotten the cell phone number of a BDM on a Saturday and said, call me up.
Yeah. No, he's always
Don't freak out.
Yeah.
I will, it gives me chill bumps a little bit because they're our family and he helps them. So guys, if you are injured on the go, just call Mo. He's our buddy and damn proud to have him as a sponsor.
Yep, justcallmo.com.
That's why I'm going back to my home.
Welcome back to A Mediocre Time with Tom and Dan.
Seth Petrozelli's here. Oh, man, my voice is going from yesterday.
We've done a lot today, and then we went to the Mo Comedy Jam last night, and we shouldn't have been drinking, but we did. We had a good time. It was fun. Sat with Tracy. She was trying to seduce us.
Not my Tracy.
No. Tracy that works with us.
Yeah.
I don't.
She gave me magnets. She gave me some handmade magnets.
I took a Uber home from Point Orlando.
By yourself?
By myself,
yeah. What do you do in the Uber by yourself?
Well, usually I was watching the Rams lose my survivor pool. And I was so fucking mad at
this up. Oh, man.
How do you lose? The whole goddamn 49ers team is not at all injured. There's no one starting. Anyway, and
He was so mad this morning.
So-
Like literally this morning, the first thing he said when he came in, they punched the ball out.
because I went Arizona first because I got fucking Tennessee Titans, but I'm like, that's what everybody's gonna do.
Yeah.
And then once I heard all the injuries in 49ers, I was like, oh, I'm taking the Rams.
gonna give him the switcheroo.
Yeah, Sean McVay at home, like the 49ers so decimated in injury. And then I get in the Uber and it's fucking 2020, and I'm like, God damn, it's closer than I thought.
Yeah.
Then I watch the ball get punched out in the 1 yard line. Anyway, my driver started talking to me. He was a Jamaican gentleman, and we started having this in-depth conversation about race in America.
Oh, you should have recorded it.
Oh, that's a great
and
conversation.
then I was like, I don't know.
Why
and,
are you so racist, man?
and this is true. Where I'm like, I never understood racism in my entire life because like you got to judge everybody by their human brain. Like their human brain is the only thing that matters. Like
human brain.
like their brain. You judge.
Yeah, you don't have to say human.
By your brain. You gotta judge by people's brain.
You can just say
You sound
brain.
like a crazy.
Well, so that means dumb people are not good. So,
No.
I mean a character, not their brain.
Well, just who they are as a person.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
their
The
brain is who they are.
Judge the human brain.
and then as we were talking, he's like, "Yeah, you're right, or whatever." And then I was like, "Yeah, my son's a b-boy. He's a breakdancer, And then he's like, "I don't, he had no idea." And I was like, "Oh, that's racist." Me assuming that this black guy knew about breakdancing is racist. And then I was like, "Oh, okay.
Breakdancing, you invented it.
I think it's racist. It was stereotyping. I mean, it wasn't racist. But it was stereotyping.
I just thought it was funny that
It's funny 'cause you don't think about
Oh, my
Jamaicans.
algorithm was right.
But you don't think
I don't think Jamaicans break dance. I don't think that's a Jamaican
they
thing.
dagger. The Caribbean
They what?
people dagger. Caribbean people dagger.
Dagger?
So
You don't know what daggering is?
No clue what
I
dagger
would
is.
pay you $100 if you and Tracy would do a daggering video. I'll give you $200. I will Venmo if you guys wear bikinis. You have to be in tiny shorts, and she has to be in a bikini, and you guys dagger.
No, she get hurt because you have to really.
Oh, it's like
Yeah. You do
I
the.
didn't know that was called daggering.
Yeah, it's called daggering.
And the guy needs
I want to do
be,
a daggering.
The guy needs to be smaller than the woman for a proper dagger.
I'm right here. I have been wanting to do a Tom and Dan.
Dagger party.
Hey, what's that place we go to where all the
Cabana Life.
NFL players shoot each other?
Cabana Life.
Life. I want to do it. If you don't want to be a part of it, it could just be the Dan Dennis. I've never done my own event. Maybe I will. Little Danny's daggering. Maybe that's what it
Little
is.
Danny's
daggering.
I would have a dagger contest.
Daggering and daggeries. There it is. It's daggeries and daggering.
Okay.
Little Danny's daggeries and daggering.
Sounds fun, actually.
So-
you can do that on my beach if you want.
See, this guy's
Can
my
we
friend.
do our next BDM party at your beach?
Yeah, why not?
Oh,
It's
dude, a
big.
beach
It's
party?
huge. It's a
Medium
big beach.
daggering beach party?
I got 100 feet of beach, plus it goes back about another 50 feet. Like,
Oh, that's
it's a big
perfect.
beach, man.
All right. Okay.
I'm sure the neighbors would love it.
Daggering. We have some tiki torches out there.
But
I bring my boat.
I
want
have
like
my
an
alpha male boot camp going on in conjunction with.
Can I make some money off this?
We can
somehow?
do like a
yeah.
abbreviated
Entry
beer fest out there.
Yeah.
We got merchman set up on there. He's selling
I mean, there's no
t-shirts.
law saying you can't put boats like the sandbar everyone goes to. It's just an agreed upon spot, right? There's no law that says you can't do that in front of my house.
Yeah. There's just
right?
the boats circling. The cops are just circling
yeah,
the
they're
beach party.
circling.
But you're allowed. This is technically public water.
Yeah, right. You can do it. Yeah.
So as long as we're off your beach, then they they can't do anything. I think
Right.
once you're like knee deep in the water, it's international waters.
That's true. Yeah. I like knee.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. I want all the time, but just like for certain events, it's okay.
Yeah.
I don't want you guys pulling up there every weekend.
In fact, we should
I'll
just
fucking
go.
shoot you with flare guns if you guys do that. I swear to God, I will.
Well, I'll call the cops and be like, "This crazy guy's shooting at us. We're in international water, knee deep." Like you don't own anything once you put your ankles in the water. Like,
I think I own out to where my dock is.
No,
Where
if
my
you're
dock-
floating,
No,
come
yeah,
get me. I'm floating in the water. Where am I? Where am I? I'm sovereign citizen when I'm
I'm in
floating.
1 foot of water and floating face down.
I will.
Can't get me.
I will feed for.
snorkel.
I will feed for gators constantly, just so they're all around my house.
Do you want to do some voicemails to finish out?
Yes, let's
today?
do some
Okay, because I
voicemails.
got some good ones. This one bothers me a little bit.
Okay.
This particular voicemail, because it would mean that we're not doing things right, and this one goes back to, I think, quite possibly your best idea, which was your Tom Van gets Mo DeWitt to sponsor the word shit.
On the radio?
It was DeWitt sponsor shit, I think is what we called it. And it's my favorite idea that you've ever come up with.
When I ran this past Jack, he did not understand.
Yeah, well, we actually called our program director to say, hey, we got this idea. Well, you did.
I actually started having to pretend that I was joking.
You did. You're like, I'm fucking around. How's your family? You never small talk. You never small talk. So he's like, fucking around.
Like, I did not expect it. I'm so far away from corporate media that I was like, I got too crazy.
You're like the guy that's like, hey, let's all fuck each other's wives. And they're like, whoa, dude, you're the only swinger here.
Yeah, it was like that. I was like, hey, Jack, I got this great idea. No, like, Mo DeWitt sponsors shit. I love it. I'm like, we're going to say shit one time.
You would tune in for that, right?
Oh, on the radio.
Like, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shit.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
And then it goes out, and that's it. We don't talk about it. We're like, all right, calm.
Everybody be cool.
We're like, hey, get your, don't let your kids, what the kids are listening to the fucking radio.
Hey, DeWitt sponsor shit is about to come on. Get the kid out of here. Hey, we're going to do it. All the adults in. Kids, go outside. We're about to do DeWitt sponsor shit.
Jack did not think, not even close to thinking that it was even a...
So Tom comes around the corner. He's like, fucking around.
And
You said to play it off?
Yeah, because
that's awesome.
He acted like I was insane.
So,
That's awesome.
so remember all of this story, and then now think about what just happened, right? And you talking to Jack, and then listen to this voicemail and how this might apply.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Calling about ACT. I'm listening to some of y'all's ACT episodes, and I'm wondering why y'all can't say tits. I listen to a morning show, 107.9 talk show in the morning, two guys named Chris, based out of North.
Two guys named Chris in the morning. I already know that's how their imaging's go, right? It's two guys named Chris. Which one's Chris? They both are.
Carolina, and they say tits nonstop on the radio. I'm just wondering.
Well, I heard
Well,
this.
they're
I got,
awesome.
I got so fucking mad. I was so
Two guys named Chris say tits?
Yeah, two guys named Chris say tits.
All the time on the radio?
Better than us.
We'll say tits then.
Thank you. That's
All
what I
right, Monday, we're saying tits.
Say tits.
It's tits
You hear that,
Monday.
Jack?
Oh, you can't say titties.
Hey, Jack,
I think
it's tits Monday.
I'm gonna ask Jack
Text him.
right now. Can we
Yeah.
say tits?
And he's gonna say, who is this, Daddy-O?
Yeah.
Is there something for different regions that
Can we
language
say
you
tits
can't use? Or if it's just FCC in general? And I don't know. I'm just wondering because I was listening to Tom and he just always says, talking about her T's and talking about their T's. And I'm wondering why y'all can't say tits or if just...
Because we're pussies, man. apparently, if he comes back to you and says we can say tits, then I've been lied to. Then I've been fucking lied to.
First,
and I'm gonna go I'll go crazy. I'm gonna rage.
First, there's no way to know the rules.
No one's in charge. No one's in charge.
No one's in charge.
The FCC is just trying to, do the bidding of our president. Like, nobody knows what's happening.
I don't think. And second, you can say tits and nothing will happen, except for Jack may get pissed off if he hears it, because he's like, pull the license. I'm like, there's a license? Like a driver's license? Where's the license?
Where is the license?
I've never even seen it.
What's it look like?
Yeah. Like, I've never even seen you. Like, they don't even hang it on the wall like a sub shop.
The government shut down.
Where you
No,
have
we
to
can't
display
say
it.
tits right now. The government shut down.
All right.
Tits. You get the fuck out of here. We didn't ask you to join it. We're the fucking performers, motherfucker. What, did I not fuck you good enough during the break? I'm joking.
All right,
I didn't fuck the listeners.
Jack hasn't responded yet.
Yeah, because he thinks you're an insane person. You want another one here, buddy?
Yeah.
Let's do this one right here from our good friend. I love this guy.
Just to someone answer the guy's question, we at one point in time were told you cannot say tits on the radio by someone
multiple times.
Yeah,
Multiple
it was like
times.
you can't say it,
But
so.
you can't say the N-word.
I thought there was a thing like the Howard Stern thing was like cock balls. There was like
There's like
thing
seven. Yeah, it was made by George Carlin.
There's
so
no
stupid.
legitimate.
that's not like an
real-
actual thing.
Like
It's
you
not
could
like
say
a real thing.
you could say asshole, but you can't say it's in my my asshole.
Right.
And so, like,
You can say
know,
he's a dick. You can't say suck my dick.
Yeah. You can't refer to your penis as a dick.
You can say
dick.
You can say he's a pussy, but you can't say you got a big
suck
fat
my
pussy.
But there's no way you could say shit in any way or fuck.
Right.
And
Gotcha. Cunt.
You can't say cunt either.
No, you can't say cunt.
Yeah, those are but
And
you
you
can
know
say
what?
cock.
What? You can?
Yeah, because as a chicken.
Yeah, you can say
otherwise you're saying Howard Stern.
Yeah. Okay, here, let's try this one. This is
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
our good buddy, Concrete Mike.
What's going on, T&D Media? It's Concrete Mike. On the recent wife cast, at the end of the show, Tom mentioned something about knowing someone that got struck by lightning and then said, actually, no, he doesn't. I kind of have been, but in a roundabout way. A thunderstorm come through on a job, and it was really bad, and the 5 of us that were working that day all jumped in my F-150, started it up, cranked up the AC. We're sitting there watching it rain. Next thing I know, my truck was struck by lightning. It hit the antenna and fried every electrical component in the entire truck. Greenway Ford had that truck for 2.5 months trying to make it right. It cost about $7,000 in new wiring, harnesses, you name it, dashboard, computer. It scared the hell out of us, man. We were all fine. We were all untouched. But, man, that was a wild experience right there, guys.
And that's the time that Concrete Mike and his 4 Mexican friends became the Concrete Avengers. They're the Concrete Avengers. They all have powers. Javier, he got lightning powers. Juan, he can levitate. Mike got super strength. And the 2 other guys, one of them, I think he's Haitian.
Yeah. One of them turned into a rock monster.
Yeah. Well, we call it Rocky.
You're like, goddamn, everybody got powers, and I turned into a horrible rock
I'm
monster.
disgusting. You can levitate, and I'm disgusting.
Goddamn, you're the human flame. I'm a rock monster.
They all became. Concrete Mike is now they're the Mexican Avengers.
So, did the lightning strike the truck directly?
He said it hit the antenna.
Which I don't know how he knew exactly where it hit. That's a specific
Are you
spot
calling him a liar?
No, I'm just saying. And he wasn't struck
He
by
probably
lightning.
saw it.
It wasn't a roundabout way at all. He wasn't struck by lightning.
I would imagine he saw it.
So, okay, when lightning gets by, and Crystal looks, first, we're all too afraid of lightning first. And they should not stop.
You did the show. You did the show. This guy's mad at lightning.
But when, I got a pool screen, so, I don't have to get my kids out of the pool when there's lightning around.
Sorry.
It'll just hit the trees of the pool screen, but will that electrocute my kids?
Why would you even chance that?
I don't think that's...
why?
Are you being serious right now?
Why chance something that you know nothing about? You're like, it hits.
I don't know.
It'll hit. I got a pool cage.
I can't tell if you're doing a bit of
I'm Dr. Pool Cage.
I can't tell either. But I do.
No.
But
a screen will not stop at a giant electric bolt of fucking...
Well, that's how electricity works. It hits the screen. It's not going to go through the screen.
Yes, it will. You're talking about the metal enclosure.
Tom knows how it works because he's Mr. Electricity.
But it hits the highest point, and it wants to get to the ground the fastest, and the fastest, most efficient way.
It's through your fucking son's skull.
Oh, my God.
I'm sorry, it would be if he's in a
dark.
pool.
That's a very dark imagery.
It's not going to go. It's going to hit the pool cage and then get
let's test it.
No, it'll hit the pool cage, explode the pool cage, and continue down to the pool.
No, that's not how it works.
Yeah, I think it is.
No, that's not. If you do know Benjamin Franklin.
Yes,
Toad's in there. Concrete Mike's in there. It melted his antenna, so that's how they figured out where it came from.
Okay.
It hit the antenna and melted it down. Jesus. Well, I'm glad you're okay, dude.
It would have to have hit a metal part. If it hit the actual screen, that's not paper. What is that made
Yeah,
of?
but it's not a bullet though. It literally gets attracted to the top.
Yeah, but it's not a
tallest thing.
finite amount of electricity either. So how can you guarantee that if it hits the pool cage, that it's not going to jump off the pool cage and hit your son?
Yeah.
That's what I would say. I think
hit the tall trees next to it too.
No, but
right?
I'm saying, here's what I'm saying. Like, if your kid's in the pool and you got the pool cage, and let's say you got trees over that, right? So you got basically 2 things that are taller than your kids. But who's to say it couldn't hit the tree, then go to the pool cage, and then go to your son's? Why would you even take a chance with it?
Trifecta.
Why?
Death.
Because it's so important to you to be brave?
Yes, it is. Because I want to be the guy that's like, keep swimming.
Keep swimming no matter what. I don't care if bombs are going off. You keep.
Also,
we'll put this in my Alpha Male boot camp. This should be in my boot camp.
There are literal videos of people hiding under trees and getting.
Write this down.
Yeah, but the
Write
tree,
down
it's not
lightning
the
swim.
pool.
But they hit the person. What do you mean? The tree's taller. They still.
It hits the tree and then electrocutes everybody around it. That happens.
I'm going to make these fat guys lightning swim. That's going to be one of the challenges on the beach.
Ooh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. I just want to be the cool
That I
dad
don't want.
and be like, your dad lets us swim in the lightning, and then
You know, it's easier than that. Just let all the kids have a sip of beer.
Well, I will.
That's way
that
cooler.
too.
Who wants beer and lightning?
That's the name of the show. Who wants beer and lightning? I'm beer. I mean, kind of checks out. You're lightning. Yeah, beer and lightning.
All right.
We should change our show name to Beer and Lightning.
I every time Chris was like, all right, time to get out. The lightning's 1 mile. And I'm like, nah, you're fine.
You know what's funny is that I don't
nothing's
have-
going to happen.
I don't
And
have
nothing ever happened.
I got an alert on my phone now. I got the West 2 app. It goes doo-doo-doo-doo. And Tracy's like, you're an old man. Because I got the news app that warns me of lightning when it's close.
Here's the thing. Like, I'm going to go my whole life getting the kids out of the pool, and no lightning's ever going to strike. We're like, I'm glad.
That's at least 42 minutes of swimming.
I just one time would want lightning to actually hit it, and then say like, "Oh shit, I'm glad you got out." You know? But I'm gonna not. That's never gonna happen. I'm a whole life is never gonna see it.
Yeah, you guys hate wasting time. I get it. It makes sense now. When you explain it like that, I understand.
Yeah,
I don't agree with it, but I understand.
No NFL player is ever gonna get struck by lightning on the field,
But they will get shot at
One of my, literally, my field that my football field I grew up playing on, Tony McKenna Field, got struck by lightning 3 years before I started high school. That's why the field is named after him, because he literally was out there during a lightning storm and got struck in the head.
Yeah, well,
should have been you.
People win the lottery too, but that's impossible. That's what I was just saying.
Do we have anything to plug?
Well, we got our Bad at Business Beer Fest and Sofa and Suds couch races happening November 22nd, 23rd. So set your calendar, mark your calendar for that.
Come on out. Bring your pets, bring your families. We'd love to see you guys. It's my favorite events. I love the weekend.
Over a dozen, and we're still compiling.
You added a bunch yesterday.
Craft beer, moonshine. We've got meads. We've got THC seltzers.
Yes, THC regular drinks.
All completely free. We do have a charity component. Yellow Brick Road will be selling a heavier pour pint glass for $20. All proceeds go to Yellow Brick Road.
Yep. YBRF.org.
Tom and Dan buy the actual pint glasses so that they don't have to,
I love those Tom and Dan.
Yeah.
They're good guys.
Why did I say that?
It's been a long week, man. We've done a lot this week. And big love to Fox 35 again for having us on to talk about Love Thy Neighbor. If you can, go and download the show, like and subscribe to it, give it 5 stars and write a review. It really helps us out because we're really trying to gather as much momentum and hopefully we'll be able to continue doing Love Thy Neighbor and quit this fucking shit.
So, I'm curious.
I'm kidding. I
feel like I need redemption, by the way, on the couch pushing thing.
What
we
do you
got
mean?
screwed up. Well, the wheel fell off. It wasn't our fault. We would have won everything.
Okay.
All right. Well, do you want to push it again this year?
Well, I don't know if you had. You didn't ask me.
Well,
are you asking me?
I'm asking you now.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
I like that. Make him sweat. Make him sweat.
Because Josh has fixed our couch. It's running well, and we got Audi this year, so they're
back in.
They're back in. Put an engine on it
after 2 years. They got out of it because they won it 3 years in a row, and now they're back.
I have a feeling they're out for blood. I mean, you don't come back and then just, we got third place, not bad.
If we had a powerful pushing team, I think we could beat them because our couch is just as good as Audi's couch, and even if it's a little bit less.
He just asked you, and now you're.
Well, he's not going to show up.
Okay.
What are you talking about? I show up to everything. That I'm
Have
supposed
the
to show
MRIs
up.
weakened your pushing power?
No, I'm still explosive.
How much are you working out now?
Every day still.
What if we made the couch look like an MRI tube and you laid on the couch and then everybody pushed you?
That
would be funny, right? What if we made our couch look like an MRI
But I'm
machine?
too heavy to be pushed. I need a tiny little person in there.
Yeah, I'm too fat.
Yeah.
We need a little girl in there. You need a hot.
We need a little.
I don't know. Is Vera too young for this?
We need a little.
No, actually, the rules
They've
do
done
not
kiddos,
state
yeah.
that we cannot have a kid.
An infant or a toddler?
Actually, you know what?
That'd be kind of scary. I got a strap in really good.
Mike and Paul were saying it has to be 18 plus, and I was like,
Yeah,
what?
with big titties. That's what Paul said. I heard him. He did not say that. He did not say that.
Anyway,
but it does help. Back when Hollabox they used to have a hot girl that rode their couch. I was like, hell yeah, Hollabox can win every year. I do feel like whoever ran a hot bikini babe on their couch, I will make them win.
There's got to be a reason.
The guys want to push harder to impress the girl that's on the couch.
Yeah, and there's got to be a reason the women anchors on the news are the hottest women I've ever seen in real life.
They made me so horny. Going to
I'm like, that's got to help, right?
I've never been hornier than I was.
I'm like, holy shit. I don't know why it surprised me so much. I'm like, wow.
I've never been hornier watching her tell me about a grandma that got a rope around her neck. They're talking about some grandma that got tied to a refrigerator, and I'm like, I want to bang
Come on.
All right, let's get out of here.
We're
too far.
We're trying to be respectable members of the community.
We are. We're also humans. You know? Shoes on the news.
All right.
That's what we do.
We'll see you guys.
Can I plug my dojo?
Oh.
Speaking of respectable people in the community.
Boost power, baby. Let's
Boost
do it.
power, but God, it's so awful. I think it's a parody now. I appreciate that he knows what he's doing.
The Point Fighter Live, is that what
yes,
it's called?
Point Fighter Live.
Yeah. It's a I guess an influencer that both Seth and I follow. He's the guy that it's just all fat slobs breaking boards. It's terrible.
Yeah.
But now he's training on the beach and he's trolling. It's all a parody account now.
They're doing like rolls in the sand. And
now they're
jumping
just
over.
doing things to be bad.
Yeah.
And it's not as fun. I like Cletus the Cuban cowboy was my favorite. Remember that guy? He's like a tattooed biker with a big beer belly that would wear a cowboy hat while he's doing his karate katas.
And they'd have belts like sometimes I go all the way down to your feet. And it's just like, ridiculous, stupid shit.
It makes him so mad.
Oh, it makes me so angry. Get some kisses.
I'll show my sons out there. Be like, yes.
They're like, we want to be Point Fighter Live. Yeah, plug your dojo.
KarateOfOrlando.com. So we're doing a special now, and honestly, I'm not trying to be like, hey, free this, but honestly, I'm doing absolutely no payments, free training, no payments until January 2026. So like 3 months of free training. You want to come train for 3 months for free.
Have your kids piss the floor for free.
See, I'm trying to do an actual plug.
I'm going to keep away the pee-pee. That's going to get more pee-pee.
I can deal with pee-pee as long as they start paying me.
Do your kids want to piss? Piss here. Piss on our dojo. Make the pee-pee flow, Joe.
I wonder if I can pay my sons to go back and piss on them.
Oh, no. Anybody over here?
I want to ask them. I was like, hey, for $1,000, will you go back to karate? Just start pissing in your gi.
I got somebody on that.
I'll pay him.
Tell them Uncle Daddy's got a little. I'll sweeten the deal. What do they want?
Anybody out of the Tiny Tiger program?
What game do they? I'll buy them a game. I'll buy whatever. I'll give them some Jeff's Bagel Run.
Well, I want part of the money. Give me half of it. I'll let them pee wherever they want.
All right.
Your business just turns into a bunch of kids pissing all over. For $500, you can come piss all over my
game. I need to build my new pool. I need the money.
And it was cold. The one you stepped in was cold.
Fucking
right?
freezing cold.
I went cold piss. No. People say like warm piss. No, warm piss is better than cold piss. When you step in cold piss, the's something about it. I'm just like, this is so insulting. And
I went in the back room and I didn't know how to clean it, so I literally took Lysol that was back there and half a count of Lysol on the bottom of my foot. I was so disgusted.
That's why your nose is bleeding.
Yeah, I know.
You're putting these chemicals in your feet.
It was a lot of expense. It was like, I just kept going though because I got disgusted. I was like, oh God, what if I have a cut? What if it gets in there? Like I was freaking out.
You get AIDS from a kid pissing on your floor. Yeah, you get AIDS from a toilet seat. My dad told me that.
Pee is sterile.
Then we can pee here and it's fine. No, it's disgusting. It's sterile, yeah, but it's scented.
This is my favorite ending ever. All right.
Anyway.
KarateOfOrlando.com.
Sure.
There you go. Anybody else we need to thank?
Not after this.
I think you're right.
We'll see you BDMs on Monday.
Yep. Bye, guys.
Oh, wait a minute. I can't publish that. It's mediocre.
This is all jokes and funny to you, huh? You can take it up with legal. Have a good day.